So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Yakuza 0 here with Kira and Twitch streams and later on in YouTube of course then as well. Let's just get going, run the cabaret, start to get to know our girl Mana. Mana is very important. It's a bad thing that we got Mana so late after all, but hey, what can she do? When we get Mana so late, what can you do about that? Not that thing, special training. And with the Mana. Customer service number 1.
それじゃあ
Alright, Mana, let's get a feel for where you're at.
Hi.
Is this the famous Shansai training? How exciting! Well, you already saw Temporis number 1 hostess, so I kinda wonder how much I can teach you. No, it's always useful to get another man's opinion on my work, and I rarely got the opportunity before. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Mana-chan. Then we're gonna talk like I'm your customer. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, hi, Goro-kun. It's been a while. How have you been? Yeah, I'm good. That's good. You haven't come by to see me lately. I missed you lots. Whoa, she's already in character. This is the real deal. Yeah, no one else ever was. Yeah, no spells because we got Mana so late. No spells. Ever.
そういや
I guess I don't know you too well yet, Mana-chan. What do you say? What do you stay busy with when you're not working?
ビデオに録画して貯めておいたドラマ見てることが多いかな。今月曜の9時からやってるドラマがすっごいの。
Okay.
ほう
Yeah, those dramas are really trendy these days, and you got a VCR, Mana-chan. Ain't those kind of pricey?
そうなの。ちょっと奮発しちゃった。今は10万円切ってるのもあるんだよ。録画予約って機能がついててすっごく便利なんだ。
Timer recording. I know that sort of thing. Tell me buy one. Well, yeah, you gotta reward yourself if you wanna be able to then record those. Yeah, sounds good to me.
ほう
That's a pretty big splurge, though. But with the way you're working, you gotta reward yourself sometimes, right?
そうそう、貯金も大事だけどたまにはパーッと使わないと。人生一度きりだからね。
Only live once, yes. So
そうやな
that's the spirit. Maybe I should follow your example and get a little reward for myself too, eh, Mana-chan?
いいじゃん、買っちゃえ買っちゃえ。マンションとか買っちゃえ。
Go buy a condo or something. That might be a little bit too expensive. Hello, small fry. It's been a while. You've been probably busy. And I've been, well, having issues with the streaming after all for a bit. But hello and welcome. Hope your weekend has been a good one, small fry. What was it I was gonna say? I actually like her voice acting pretty well. It's very much a bit different from the other girls, so I like it. And definitely.
いや
Whoa, a condo, that's a bit much.
あれ？マンション買って私にプレゼントしてくれる約束してなかったっけ？
Did we? I don't think so, but that probably could get someone to give such a thing to you as a present.
ん
What the? When did it become your condo? We were talking about me buying myself a reward.
冗談だよ。五郎くん面白いな。
Yes, we're very funny. You're good, Manu-chan. Too good. Very busy recently. Yeah, I get ya. I will have my new work practice starting again tomorrow then, and I will go on for another 4 weeks then, so... Everyone busy bees. So this TV drama you're into, what's it about?
主人公はすごく仕事のできる女性なの。年は20代前半で友達も多くて週末はいっつも仲間とホームパーティーしてるんだ。
Alright.
ほう
I'm no drama expert, but that sounds like a pretty stereotypical setup.
でもある日主人公の上司が新しい人になってね。その人が厳しい男の人なんだけど 主人公は彼のことが好きになっていくの。
Okay, really tough on her, but she falls in love with him. I don't quite know why that sounds like her, but she moves fast. I'm just gonna go with that. We're talking about the show. Right.
おいおい
Wait a minute, she falls in love awful easy, don't she? Did you skip something?
だって本当にその通りなんだもん。ドラマでも声は突然落ちるものって言ってたよ。
How love happens suddenly all the time, eh?
そうか
That's so. I don't get it at all.
私も恋愛なんてよくわかんないよね。一緒一緒。
You are on with me on it, but no happiness. You would have liked to be rather comparing you into it? ... question mark?
そうやな
Don't think that was true. I guess I should have compared you into it. So tell me more about yourself, Mana-chan.
何でも教えて信ぜよう。何が知りたいのじゃ？
What knowledge do we seek? Sounds like a Japanese soap opera. Guess so. Pretty much. Oh, didn't know I was in presence of royalty. Got any special talents, princess?
あ、私話してる相手が嘘をついてるとき、なんとなくわかるんだ。これって特技だよね。
Sure is.
え
There's a talent that'll send shivers up a man's spine. How can you tell?
嘘をついてるときって目線とか表情とかちょっとした仕草とか。
They are different. That makes sense, of course.
あと声のトーンとかね。普段と全然違うからすぐわかるよ。
But there are those who can just be extremely good liars that could probably just not be giving out those sort of signals. But of course, those aren't that. Those are pretty rare, I think. Nonetheless, those sort of people that would be that good at lying. I see. I'm a woman. What does that? I guess I'm a woman because I also can know. Or is that like, okay, I'm testing if you can figure out that I'm lying? I don't. What's that? I have to say, just because that's just like such a weird one. Damn, she should be in law enforcement. I guess she should. She should be. Well, I'm a woman, clearly. Well then, were you able to tell that I'm actually a woman?
これは審議の結果、嘘ですね。
That is a lie.
ん
How did you know? Mana-chan, you saw right through me. That's a very bad lie.
もうひどい。私のこと信じてないでしょ
I believe ya.
いや
No, I totally believe you. You are the first person I couldn't put that one past.
う。バカにしてるでしょ。コロ君からも。
Bad Koro-kun. Yeah, that's yeah. How many could actually think that Koro could really be originally a female? I don't think very many would just like think that he could have been. That's yeah, no. Just funny to make her
そうや
mad.
な
Alright, well, since you're a human lie detector, what do you got that counts as a weakness?
苦手なものか。花粉かな。
As in that you're allergic to pollen, is my perception.
ん
Pollen? You got allergies?
そうなの。今はまだいいけど、これから春になっていくから。目はかゆいし、鼻水はぐしゅぐしゅだし、憂鬱だよ。
Yeah, I can definitely believe you. I'm lucky I don't have anything of those sort of problems. More and more people out there with allergies these days. I wanna see. That just sounds so weird. I wanna see. I wanna see you have to suffer. I kind of wonder if she would like that more or not. But we'll buy tissues, I guess. Rather, nonetheless, I kinda wanna buy. Rather go with that choice. We'll buy tissues then for you.
そうやな。
Well, don't worry. We'll buy plenty of tissues, so you don't have to worry about it at work.
わあ本当？ボックスティッシュなんて持ち歩けないから助かるよ。ありがとう。鼻に優しいやつだと嬉しいな。
Alright, we'll make sure to have those which are gentle to the nose. And what kind's that?
なんかちょっとお高めの柔らかめのやつ。何回鼻を噛んでも鼻が痛くならないの。
Gotcha.
ほう。
I didn't know that there was even a thing. I'll look for him.
やったー、約束だよ。
Yes, we promised. I wanna see, is this weird? Okay, what do you say we call it there? Sure, thank you, Karakun.
お疲れ。
Yeah, good job. So, let's see. Hey, that was a pretty decent lesson. Again, just a normal lesson. Got one wrong and then it's immediately just normal. Your customers are gonna be happy, money shucking clowns, if you treat them just like that. Yep, I got it. That was fun. Let's do it again sometime. Keep at it.
はい。
Okay, thank you. I wanna see, I wanna know, Manashan's runny nose. Yeah, that's very weird. No wonder that she, like, I presume she wouldn't have liked that at the very least. These two don't seem extremely happy, so let's just see if it should be changing them out then. You also not the happiest girl. Level 8. Randa is level 15. Shinomi actually has a good amount of love though, so sure, let's take her along for the moment and time being. So we're ready. Open for the businesses. Yes. Yuki, of course, is first, no contest there. Yeah, that's why she is my second favorite girl in this
お
minigame.
客様。
She's quite alright with joking around. Yes, she seems fine. She seems someone that is fun. Definitely more fun than a lot of the other has been thus far, so I would agree about that. But of course, Yuki is the number one always and
い
forever.
らっしゃいませ。ごゆっ
Wants
くり
the party, eh? Well, I like the party apparently.
さんやないか。
Well, we know because we have made her very fun.
いらっしゃいませ。ごゆっくり。
Something short, eh? Sure, Shika, you go there.
盛り上がってきたわ。
いらっしゃいませ。
Mana requested. Well, we have mana right
か
here.
わいいやないか。今日は最高やな。
ようこそ立ち会い
Shika requested. I put Shika already into here. This will go away because I will be putting you elsewhere, but
メニューに
頼りにしてますからね。
but I guess
失
I'll
礼します。
give this first and then the girl will just suddenly
こちらにな
change
ります
and yeah.
失礼いた
Well,
しま
I
した
guess we can use someone else than Shika in there anyways too, even if Shika would be requested. Shika's already busy, you know? Sure,
盛り上がりましょう。
you can do it. A
おしぼ
towel?
りです。
頼りにしてます。
Have a towel, I.
失礼します。
Ain't that fun?
こちらになります。失礼いたし
I
まし
don't
た。
see the towel anywhere, but I guess it's an invisible towel.
ようこそ立ち会い
楽しく行こうか。
Wants to party. You go.
盛り上がりましょう。
Why not?
やな。
ありがとうございます。
Wants to be pampered. That's the ashtray, I think.
こ
Yes.
ちらになります。
勝っちゃった。
失礼します。
Yuki has no idea when you're
こちらになります。
joking. Yeah.
失礼いたしました。
But still, Yuki is the best out of them all. She was the first one too, so.
ようこそ。
一品さんやしてるわ。
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
ビーバーするぜ。
Let's use some.
かわいいな。また来
どうぞ
たで。
こちら。
お願いします。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
A ladies class.
レディースグラ
頼りにしてます。お願いします。ありがとうございます。
That's the Riku Ice,
アイ
yes.
ス交
ありがとう
換いたします。。失礼します。こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
So fevers. So many fevers.
お願いします。
最高だ。
I requested. Well, we do have
よう
ice
こそ参加
here available for you.
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
わーいわーい。嬉しいな。
今日は最高やな。また来
どうぞ
たで。
こちら。
Sure, you go.
ピチピチや
Even
な。
if you can't get any more exactly the stuff that I would maybe like, but it's all there. It's okay even. Not exactly it's all there, but something to that. Like, that's the
灰
ashtray.
皿交換いたします。
助かったわ。
And that's the menu.
メニューに
頼りになるな。
失礼します。こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
And most girls like get angry a lot more so. So it's nice when she's someone that doesn't get angry. Some of the girls especially got angry about certain things that we said quite a lot.
嬉しいな。
So
嬉しいな。
ようこそ
ありがとうございます。
ご一報。ご延長はいかがでしょう。
would you like to extend your session when you like long sessions? Thank you very much.
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
あ嬉しい。ありがとうございます。
盛り上がってきたわ。
You don't do it that well, but you do have relatively good love, so let's try to put you in there if we could maybe boost you a little bit or something. It would be nice.
今日は最高。
ビーバーするぜ。
Service, we could do it so she can earn a little bit extra
今日は
cash
最
and
高やな。
get her levels up a little
あり
bit.
がとうございます。
かわいいや。
盛り上がってきた
お
ね。
願いします。
And also long sessions, but I cannot
嬉しいな。
can't ask them to stay longer, unfortunately, for some
ありがとう
reason or another.
盛り上がってきたわ。
嬉しい。
かわいいな。今日は最高やな。
Mana, you may go.
ピチピチやな。
ありがとうございます。
Even if you didn't get Shika, but you were happy.
かわいいな。
いらっしゃい。
楽しく
ごゆっくり
いこか。
と。
今日は最高やな。
I've done a good job. She even says almost like I. And she's leaving almost at least.
ようこそ。また
Once
ご
a
延
long
長。
short session. Ah no.
楽し
You.
みましょう。
かわいいな。盛り上がってきた
Yes, Mana. What's up? Ladies class?
レ
Sure.
ディース
あり
グラス。
がとね。
Is the volume, by the way, okay? You just noticed that
あ
hat.
りがとうございます。
But yeah, that hat is just a ridiculous hat on Hippiki. At least I think it was.
おおきにね。
It's a ridiculous hat, but after all, I redressed a little bit, so
サンシャインようこ
it's
そ
kind of ridiculous looking at the end of the day.
ありがとうございます 嬉しい
怖えな。
ようこそサンシ
まだ来たで。
Once love. Nope. Sure,
お待ち
Hipiki,
してお
you
り
go.
ますありがとうございます
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。今日は最高だ。
Ladies first.
レディースグラス
さすが魔人のさんですね
今すぐで
Hipiki was able to get that. Wants to talk, you say? Like I know that she's the best for it, but she has already the full XP, I think. So that's kind of the one part which is like I don't know if I want to be sending her there because she already has the full XP.
ようこそサンシ
お願いします
Ladies first,
レディース
certainly.
グラス
千葉ちゃんありがとう
今日は最高やな。
Who did okay? Shinomi.
お願いします
So many
ご延
checks.
長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうござい
Yeah,
ま
I
す
was thinking that probably not because sword session, but I wanted to still check. But
ようこそ
maybe you would like to say, what did you want? I just don't know who to send
ありがとうございます
for some reason or another.
お願いします
楽しく行こうよ。
ありがとうございます
Why not give her a reward?
サンシャインようこ
可愛いじゃないか。盛り上がってきちゃったよ。今日は最
Long
高だ。
sessions and pampered. You are okay there.
お願いします
今日は最高
Not
だ。
perfect by any means, but okay. So
灰
ashtray.
皿交換いたし
ちゃったお願いします
And that's towel.
ますこちらになります
わかりましたお願いします嬉しい
And a reward. Game balloon might be at that height, might just be the mini game though, not sure. I like the balloon, the game is a bit higher, yeah, but I do think it's mostly just this mini game with its music. And yeah, I think it's probably relatively okay. After all, it's the conversations are the place where especially it's important that like you can hear me too. But there you definitely can, I think. But I was thinking that I didn't lower the game volume quite as much as I had some other times. But I hope it's still alright as it is. But yeah, the minigame is as the minigame is. On the other hand, this is really nice music. And yeah, good evening, hyvää iltaa, tajunta, welcome to stream for you too. I hope your week has been a good one. There's a lot of girls that have leveled up all the way to the max level, so Mana is already level 32, so definitely not in any low levels. We have so many fans in the moon
あり
area
がとうございまし
specifically.
た
Hello, Specky. Welcome to stream for you too. It's been a long time. I hope you've been doing well, Specky. I hope you have had a good weekends. In the meantime, huckle bounces. But yeah, I hope you've been doing well. If I can talk, anyways. Yeah, it's fine. Like it's not like I've been streaming every weekend and every moment either, considering the fact that I had the situation where for example, the second screen didn't work because the cable didn't. I guess it became a little bit too loose, so it didn't manage to keep it well enough anywhere more in place. So then my second screen didn't work, and it wouldn't be fun to stream while not being able to see the chat and so on and forth. So yeah, there's been a lot of reasons why there hasn't been even the streams for a bit that much. Yes, yes. Let's do it. Let's see, there's a lot of guys that are already max level though, like Etsuko is max level, I is max level. I kind of would like to increase those who are not max level yet, but we have a lot of people that are already max level, so at least none of them are, and they are all almost, well, I guess you can take a break, Shika, because you're not exactly 100% happiest mood. Yuki can come along, even though Yuki also isn't exactly someone that needs the XP, but hey, can't take all the newbies. Dolly at least isn't maxed out yet. Of course these girls are not maxed out, but it's very difficult to get them all the way to maxed when, well, they're kinda sucky at the moment, if you could say so. I guess I could try to give this goddamn Eranda girl something to do. But yeah, a lot weaker group overall then as a result. But first and foremost, then the special training is the main reason we're doing this to begin with. Customer service number 2.
それじゃあ
You made a pie, so hey, that's nice. I don't like that many pies either, or it's not like it's my favorite food or something, but blueberry pie is at least good. Not sure what sort of a pie you made. Alright, let's pick up where we left off, eh?
Hi.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Treat me like a regular customer, just like last time. You ready? Okay. Oh, Goro-kun, you came to see me again? I'm so happy. Yeah, I wanted to see you, Mana-chan. Thanks. Let's have fun again today.
そうやな
Yeah, let's roll. Well, I didn't say I don't like pie, but it's not my favorite food. That's what I said. You could say they're sucky. Totally. So, Mana-chan, cute girls like you probably has cute girl like you. Just like not girls, just girl. We're talking about just her. Cute girl like you probably has guys lined up around the block for a chance to date you. You must be a pro at the romance game now, huh?
そんなことないよ。恋愛経験なんて全然ないもんな。
ほう
How so? Wow, now I'm really seeing why you were number 1 at Club Moon. I can see through it, but for a regular customer, this is the kind of talk that pulls on the heartstrings. That as in, don't have anything, no experience at all and stuff. But I don't know if she's really saying it just for that purpose. I think, at least, I feel like she is like, I don't know, who knows? Salted pies more than sweet pies, but pies are good anyway. Raparperi. Rhubarb.
感心してるところ申し訳ないですがね、五郎くん。これは営業トークじゃなくて、本当に恋愛経験はないんだってば。
That's a little bit of an angrier face about that, but like I said, I doubt that would be the speech thing. Especially, why would you need to be doing a speech for you, Goro? That's so, you had me going there. Well, if you got no past relationship, why don't you tell me what your ideal man is like?
タイプか。どういう人が好きかなんてわかんないな。
Aw, no idea. Okay, what do I wanna say? Do I wanna just say how about me? You weren't lying. I don't think I wanna go for that, but do I wanna just go for a perfect answer? That's the perfect answer. You have no idea what you like. Why is it the perfect answer? Don't ask me, I don't know. It's a perfect answer because it's a perfect answer. Sure. Perfect answer just seems like the most kind of weirdest one to me because I don't know why it's the perfect answer, but Guess I'll go with that. Perfect answer, I would imagine, would allude to the fact that client would like that or something. Not sure she would like it, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know either. That's kind of what I was thinking too, that it might be the case, considering he was already referencing the fact that, hey, that's the way to go and talk to customers, and she's actually trying to be real with us, so maybe not then. Who was this game? This girl, you mean? This girl is Mana. If you mean that. We've only talked to her once before. She's the newest girl that came like from the last disco club when we won against them. So the last girl that joined us, and we're starting to get to know them. New girl, we got at her after winning the minigame basically. Yes, service. You weren't lying too, I guess, as in no past relationships or anything. I guess the more I think, I might go with the you weren't lying. How about me could be a joking thing? I don't know. Maybe not ask how about me. Maybe I'll go with the you weren't lying. Fine. You remember? Good. And she was named indeed Mana. I said that, but we got Mana way too late. We can't ever use magic even because of the fact that we got Mana so late, so can't really level it up well enough and stuff and use it, so it's kind of sad, but hey, what can you do? So you weren't lying. So you really haven't been in love, huh?
あ、やっと信じてくれた。男の人って私がそう言っても全然信じてくれないんだもん。
But it's easy enough to believe. At least from my point of view, it's not a problem that you can't believe that someone hasn't been in love. It doesn't mean that there hasn't been possibly guys that would have been interested in her, but you just haven't been interested in anyone. Maybe someday she will be, but at least not as of yet. Hasn't had a situation that she would have fallen in love. I think that's completely reasonable. Not everyone works the same way. Kind of like ME in that regard, eh? Mass Effect? I like flirting always, it's always funny, especially since Majima is who he is. That would be always, that's what I was thinking too, that would I wanna be taking it into that direction, but I have done it sometimes. But oh well, I didn't choose it, so... Well, it's to be expected, isn't it? It's hard to believe a girl like you has no relationship experience.
でも、ゴロー君ちゃんと信じてくれたね。ありがとう。嬉しいな。
You're welcome. Mana-chan. Just Mana-chan. So, the number of guys you've dated is a big fat zero.
え？そんなことないよ。付き合った人数はそこそこいるよ。
Yeah, gone out, but nothing more than, or not falling in love with them specifically. Didn't you just say you'd never been in love? Which one is it? But obviously enough, you can go and at least like meet people without going and falling in love with them. Like, how is that so weird, Majima? I don't get ya.
付き合うイコール恋愛じゃないよ。付き合ったのも男の人から告白されて特に断る理由がなかったからだけで。
Makes sense. Yeah, big difference.
ゴロー君だから話すけど、私今まで生きてきて人を好きになったことないの。もしかして私っておかしいのかな？
I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I wonder what that would go for. But like, there's nothing wrong. Like, people are different. If someone doesn't fall in love, what's wrong about it? Like, other than the conventional way of seeing that, hey, you gotta go and fall in love and have a family and all that stuff. But otherwise, like, what's the big deal? Nothing's wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with you, Machan. Everyone does the love thing differently.
そうやな。
The reason you haven't fallen for anyone yet is probably just because there ain't been any guys around worthy of the honor.
ゴロー君ありがとう。なんか元気出たよ。ゴロー君は優しいね。
Yay, we are nice.
ん？
Nice, eh?
うん。
Aw.
ああ、私五郎くんみたいな優しい人好きになれたらよかったのにな。
That's what you say, but you still don't love us. Sniff, sniff.
おいおい
Hey, hey, was it gotta be too late now? You can always fall in love with a nice guy. So, if you did fall in love with someone, what do you think you'd be like, Manashan? Other than you can't exactly control if you fall in love or not, so you can wish all sort of things if you want, but love ain't something that you can just control who you fall in love with. So if you did fall in love with someone, what do you think you'd be like, Manashan?
どうなるんでしょうね。さっぱりわかりませんな。
It's a good question indeed if you haven't experienced it.
そうやな
Maybe you'd be all like, oh, Korokun, I quit, I've fallen in love, and I'm running away to become a bride.
それはさすがにないと思うな。私この仕事好きだもん。おばあちゃんになっても今の仕事やってたいな。
Even as a grandma. Well, to be honest, we have Etsuko here, so Etsuko is doing a perfect job even though she's almost grandma age, so I think that would work totally fine. Did he just tell her to quit? Maybe. People request grandmas? Get them grandpas. I guess. I don't know. I'll go with this because I don't know what else to go with. So get them grandpas. I don't know. Heh, nice. Grandpas can be your target market.
あ、それ新しいビジネスチャンスかも。おじいちゃん相手のキャバクラ。五郎くん天才。
Genius. Yes. So, to be honest, even the older people that aren't grandpas seem to be liking Etsuko just totally fine. So, you know, genius. These options indeed. I have to wonder what a cabaret club for senior citizens would be like.
日本酒の種類が多くて熱燗も飲めたらいいね。食べ物も柔らかいものが多めなの。女の子はみんな着物で、ああ夢広がる。
Lots of ideas. Yeah, the food will be mostly soft would make sense considering. Apparently they would like Japanese sake specifically as the alcoholical drink. All wear kimonos, at least at this age, probably would be a good idea. Would think that the old grandpas would have liked girls wearing kimonos. Yeah. Would make for probably like 80% of heart attacks in a country. I don't know. It's not like they at least would be doing anything after all. It would just be spending time with the girl. So, you know, it's not that necessarily a heart attack situation. Well, I guess the older folks actually have money, so maybe you are onto something. But the hostesses are all grannies.
うん、そうだよ。私おばあちゃんになったらそこで働くの。五郎くん手伝ってね。
You definitely will be needing our help to make a grandma you able to work in a cabaret club for the elders. Yes, sounds amazing. Yeah, but they try to sell as much alcohol as possible. That's how they get money. True, true. Let me think about it. Yeah, bingo. Combine bingo and cabaret club sounds good. You really love this job, don't you, Manashan?
うん、大好き。この仕事があるから今の私がいるんだもん。
The way you are now?
あ、今のやっぱりなし。聞かなかったことにしてくれないかな。
I don't know. This is tough. Can you pretend you didn't hear anything? Can we pretend? I don't know about Majima in reality. Would she like it more if we pretended really, truly that we hadn't heard anything? Or... I want the details though. I don't know. Which one to choose? Choose the nope details or okay? Okay. I kind of wish that you guys would tell me which one to pick, because I don't know which one to pick. Because it feels like it would be the nice thing to say just okay, but in all reality I want to say nope details. Flip a coin seems risky. Yeah, that's a fact. It's risky. It's a very risky biscuit. I don't know what feels right to me in this case. They both seem like, well, if I want to be nice, what I would in reality want to do would be to be okay, but in all reality I'm curious and I want to know the details, so you know, that's the problem. It's fine either way. Yeah, it's otherwise fine, but we got it this high. I want to once in my lifetime get a perfect thing. That's the problem. I want to get the perfect thing once in my freaking lifetime. I've never gotten the perfects in just conversations, just in karaoke bars and stuff like that. Then we get perfect lessons, but here, just talking to the girl, we've never, I feel like, gotten a perfect situation. I want to get that one day. Well, she said that we were nice, so I guess I should go then to the nice guy way, but fine. I'll try to be a nice guy, but I don't know if it will work out, so okay. I'll try my best. Didn't hear what?
さすがゴロウくん大好きだよ
Now she loves us. I knew that probably would be the right thing because, well, she said that she liked that we were nice and that's the nice one. And anyways, that's a good answer as in, what did we hear? Like, that's already pretending that we didn't hear anything basically. Even though, in all reality, I was curious about the details. But hey, she loves us. There you go again. You can't tease a man like that. And you still do. Well, okay, that seems like a good place to leave things today. Thank you, Karakon.
お疲れ。
Yeah, good job. So, let's see. Just as I expected, that was perfect. You made me forget all about the fact that I was checking on your skills. I just had fun with it. Really? That's awesome. I had a lot of fun too. Good to hear. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. Slight improvement. Then let's go for another night of business in the Club Moon areas. With a little bit of a more difficult lineup, but still. Sure, we'll be
い
fine.
らっしゃいませ。お客様。
And indeed, yay.
いらっしゃいませ
いらっしゃいませ。
楽しく行こうか
Hibiki. Sure, have Hibiki.
いらっしゃいませ。
一や
You
な
request Hibiki. You can have Hibiki with her funny hat.
いらっ
What
し
do
ゃい
you
ま
want?
楽しく行こうよ
Just talking, eh? Well, this is okay. You can do at least okay there, so I'll let you handle it.
ありがとうございます
楽しく行こうよ
サンシャインの
よろしく
I try to get to work for the people that are not that radiant, basically. That's the refill ice.
アイス交換いたします。
さんありがとう
Mana requested. Well, then we gotta keep mana.
いいんじゃないか
ようこそサンシ
ま
ャイン。ごゆっく
た来ちゃったよ
Wants to be pampered, eh? Not too many who can do pampering.
よろしくお願いします
I'll save Yuki for later if necessary to use for something else. That's the menu.
メニューになります。
助かっちゃった
Have a menu.
失礼します。こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
Shows the chat history when you show up now. Nice. That is nice. Small fry, definitely nice. Definitely nice. Well, Yuki, you're the only one who can do this. Now even
盛り上がって
reasonably.
きたわ
盛り上がってきちゃったよ
走るわ
今す
Let's
る
see
ぜ
who gets the bonuses. Apparently they too, as in Mana and Hibiki, who didn't really need it, but oh well. Can't really be helped too much, can it?
ええな。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
ようこ
また
そご一緒
来たで。
お願いします。わーいわ
Give girl a reward. Wants the party. No, you go train yourself,
どうも
even if you suck.
盛り上がってきちゃったよ
Sure. Train
ーい。
yourself.
お願いします。ありがとうござ
You
いま
and your funny hat.
す。お願いします。
Yes.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。ようこそサンシャイン
楽しく
ごゆっく
行こうか。
りと。
お願いします。
So many people leaving.
こちらになります。
I'm very satisfied. Wouldn't have really needed the gift, but I was wondering that would it have been helping with some other stuff, but didn't really. You go,
お待ち
Hibiki.
しておりました。
今日はええじゃないか。
Once lost. You can do okay, Dolly. So you can
はい
go
はい。
give some of that love.
うわ
Wants to talk. Sure. Mana, you go
絶
there.
品さんやないか。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Would have liked long sessions, but on the other hand, wasn't that happy, so I don't know if he would have liked to stay longer. Could have asked that though. Nonetheless, I think.
今するぜ
Yes, happens into here. I was hoping that like she is the one that is in the worst mood that really would like it
盛
with
り上がってきたわ。
mana request that you say. Well,
お待ちして
Yuki,
ました。
素敵やな。
いらっしゃいませ。
あいいじゃないか
お願いします。
ladies class.
レディースクラス。
助かりました。
かわええな。今日は最高やな。
やったー。ありがとうございます。
Reward.
嬉しいわ
ようこそサンシャインどうぞ。
ー。お願いします。
Yes, mana.
メニュー
あ
に
りがとね。
A menu.
やった
Hibiki requested. Well, Hibiki is right
ー。
here.
やりましょう。
タイプだよ
So,
盛り上がってきたわ。
you're in luck.
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Arigato gozaimasu.
嬉しいわー。お願いします。
Would you like to stay longer? No.
めっちゃ嬉し
Well, the girl definitely needs the reward at this point, I'd say.
い。嬉しい。
ま
お願いし
た来たで。
ます。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
延長で頼む
Yay,
ご延長
stayed
ありがとうござ
longer
います。
with Eranda. How lovely. I'm happy for Eranda.
ようこそサンシャインごゆっくり
Requested.
よう
Hey,
こ
you,
そ。
you have a fan. Aren't you surprised about that you actually have a fan?
嬉しい。
That's it. You are not really someone that's like very much there,
ご
but
延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
it's just this thing with them before that they always joke about or ignore Yuki, so that's why it's like, hey, Yuki, you actually have a fan.
今日は最高だ
やめてください。
サービスいたしますので。
Apology gift.
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
Ah. Didn't even leave happily.
ありがとうございます。
Towel?
おしぼりです。
あ
Sure.
りがとう。
You can have a towel. But yeah, Hibike's hat is so extreme. So
こちらになります。
extreme.
失礼いたしました。
Does make her look kind of unique though, very different from everyone else. Mana requested, certainly.
永久さんやないか。
Hibiki ain't really around,
リバするぜ。
嬉しいです。お願いします。
so check.
ありがとうございます。
I just have to select someone for this other guy because before he actually leaves, no one is good enough. So he requested Hibiki. Hibiki is here. You also want Hibiki, right? Yes. So this is really very perfect situations when everyone wants exactly Hibiki.
かわいいやないか。
You want skill and yeah. No one who would be able to make you happy at this moment. Oh well. Yeah, now it's a nice feature. Machima's word will buy at the end of this chapter with all the money from the Cabaret Club. Well, I've been buying a lot of skills, so at the moment at least we haven't actually earned much money at the end of the day because I've used it all. So definitely in that sense hasn't at the end of the day given that much bonuses.
ありがとうございました。
Weirdly enough, it probably won't be that much, considering it gives a lot less money than Kiryu's. Granted, Machima's abilities are also cheaper, but still, with he got a bit more money from his business. Yeah, Kiryu's something like 13 supercars or something. She's the Chancellor of Club Sunshine. But yeah, like at the moment I have 180k now, but like I've been buying these abilities and I still haven't even remotely. Money spent is a lot, but like here at least I've gotten this far. I've gotten the first row of these two, but still these cost 200,000 plus 200,000, and I still wouldn't afford that at the moment to get even one of these, which I easily got with Kiryu. Of course, here I would also need to do all of these sort of things before I even can go featuring a lot of these. But still, like 200,000 and 500,000, and I have 180k at the moment, so it's don't have that much. And then Slugger, at least here I gotten all the way into these things, so at least some stuff that I've managed to get that are more expensive still. And then Tuck is of course extremely well going, but again, would need to go and also learn all of these masteries soon, so that I can actually get these rest done in here, so at least we've got this all the way through. This is the one that I didn't feel that this part was that important, so I guess that's the reason that we haven't gone into there. But there's, for example, this one that I can't get until we get the mastery, so... And this one, of course, in here. Plenty of stuff to do. Yeah, the move tutors. At the Cabaret Club there is like 3 to 4 side missions and move tutors until the end of the game, basically. I think. Yep, just gotta do all of those things at this moment before then we continue actually to the... What's it called? Story. What's it called? What is story called? I don't know anymore. I'm at a loss. Prepare for opening the businesses again though. You unhappy, unhappy, unhappy. Everyone else seems to be just happy enough, so we'll keep you around. Shika, happy. And you guys are of course happy, but you also have the max levels. Hibiki doesn't, of course, but Hibiki was also not very happy herself. Right now would need the break day basically before she breaks. Seiko does okay job, I guess, and then like you could probably do okay job. The problem is that you're level 8, so you're gonna need a lot to get anywhere really with these skills. But hey, on the other hand, it's kind of fun to just try to be leveling different people up. but special training is the main thing that we're doing anyways. That's Yakuza for you. Hours of minigames
Soldier.
later. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, the main storyline. Yeah, forget the story. What happens if you overwork them? Well, they usually take the 1 day off. That's pretty much it. So it's not like anything that big happens. They will just on their own decide that I'll take the day off. They form a union, tajunta. But yeah, that's why it's just like at the moment, because most of our girls are anyway max level, the ones that we really use. It's like, well, sure, let's level some other people up for a change. Sure, I've been looking forward to it. So just like last time, I'm gonna be a regular customer for you. Ready? Okay. Oh, Karakun, you came to see me again? I'm so happy. Yeah, I couldn't wait. Thanks. Let's have fun again today.
そうやな。
Right on. Right on. I have pretty much forgotten
So
where
yeah.
exactly we are at the into story. Well, we are at the point when we got beaten by Sakawa. Well, yeah, Machima at least got beaten by Sakawa, yes. And with Kiryu, we basically were supposed to be going into another city, right? Pretty much. Right? Into the completely different city. We did everything in the area we were at. And we're supposed to kind of like go somewhere else. I don't know how to put it. I'm sure Flame can tell it better than I can. But anyways, we've been seeing a lot of each other, eh, Manashan? I feel like we've gotten much closer.
そうだね。高いシャンパン入れてくれたらもっと近づくかもしれないよ。
Well, that's a good way at least to sell some of that champagne, as in expensive liquors. Fry's message reminded me of Morrowind streams, heading to another town 5 minutes away and arriving there maybe by the end of the stream, yeah. Yeah, with Kiryu we went to Sotenbori, and with Machima we just started the chapter right after Lee exploded in the car. Yep. And got a little bit of a talking. We were imprisoned by that Sakawa dude, but yeah, I definitely remember that the Chinese dude got exploded just a little while ago, and the blind girl was taken away from us basically. And there had been before also the crazy dude in the bar, in our other bar, I mean, from the one Yakuza branch that I don't quite recall, but we kind of made peace with the, sort of a peace with the Yakuza groups, because we made the peace with the boss of the Yakuza, so to speak, with Kiryu on the other hand, so he's also in a lot of a more neutral territory than he was in before with them. All clear, I'm on the map again. Nishitani was in the bar, yeah. Some dude in a white suit took the girl, indeed. Mr. getting boners all the time in a red suit. Yeah. That happens to me in Morrowind when I read the books. I had a pile of books in me home back in the day in the Morrowind, a long time ago. But okay, that's true, but if you ordered a bottle of expensive champagne, we might grow even closer. But yeah, she said that. Yeah.
そうやな。
Hey, good idea. Let's, there you go again, Manashan. I almost put that order in.
ちょい待てや。
But today I want to focus on you generating the topics of conversation with the customer. So basically, you're gonna be asking me the questions this time. How's that sound?
それ面白そうだね。謎に包まれた男五郎くんを丸裸にするチャンス。練習ついでにズバッと聞いてみちゃおう。
Very hard-hitting questions. Anything you want, although suddenly I'm having regrets.
じゃあ早速、何から聞こうかな。あ、そうだ。五郎くんって今好きな人はいるのかな。
Probably no. Huh? Someone I like? Is it gonna be a secret? I don't think I would go for I got someone, because I don't know who Majima would like actually. I have no idea. So it would be either I ain't got one, where he would kind of be in a similar situation as she is, which could be cool. I think I might go with that, but it's a secret also feels fun. So I'm between these two options, certainly. Yeah, tons of books. Any opinion from you guys? Do we go for the it's a secret or I ain't got one? Which one will it be? Which one shall we choose? I would assume she doesn't like the it's a secret, but Majima has Makoto. I think he somewhat cares about Makoto. Not sure if it's love exactly, but there is something, and he's just loved by every girl in cabaret. Yeah, and Makoto was the girl, the blind girl. Yeah, something, but I wouldn't have thought that it would have been love. But hey, maybe. Who knows? Maybe there is then someone actually, but I didn't think about it as love. After all, it's not like they've known that long. Yeah, at this stage I'm sure he cares about Makoto even if it's not love. I'm sure that he cares for her, considering the fact of knowing a little bit more of her history of being basically kidnapped and all that, then rescued, and being blind makes her very vulnerable, sure. But I wouldn't have thought it as love, so maybe I should then go for I got someone. Yeah, and every entire cabaret club likes him. Makoto is sweet. Maybe I should then go for I got someone now that I thought about Makoto, because before I was thinking about the cabaret club more, and I don't think there's anyone specific that we would like, but of course he did seem extremely caring towards Makoto, but I wouldn't have especially considered it love, but considering there's this option, maybe he actually would say even that. Well, let's go for that then. I got someone. There might be someone I'm interested in.
キャー、誰？もしかしてこのお店にいる子の中の誰かとか？気になる。教えて。
Woo woo! She's so happy to know that we like someone. She's like, I got back into these rumors. I wanna know exactly who you like.
Yeah.
No. Remember, I'm a regular customer. That's something he might say. I'm not really talking about me. It's practice. Totally. Maybe he surprises him with the answer as well. Huh? Do I? Maybe, yeah, maybe. Considering, especially going into this direction, that yeah, it's totally just something that someone might say.
またまた。なんだか五郎くんの声が慌てふためいてるように聞こえますぞ。
Yeah. Sounds flustered.
Oi, oi.
That's just because you went swinging for the fences on your first question, Mana-chan.
仕方ないな。じゃあそういうことにしておきますか。
Alright. Well, in the future games, I would say that Kiryu is the love of his life. Alright. Oh, for crying out loud, don't you got any normal questions for me?
意義あり。さっきのだってちゃんとした質問だと思います。
It is a normal question, of course, but it can be awkward question, I might say.
はい。
Objection overruled. Take that.
チェじゃあ次はどうしよっかな。あ、そうだ。ゴロくんは S？M？ どっち？
Are you the S or the M? Which one? The only... Like, I'm trying to think about the English word for the S and the M exactly. Here we go again.
だって何でも質問していいって言ったんだよ。ちなみに私はどちらかといえば S かな。
You're S. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That it's probably M for masochist, but I wasn't 100% sure if it's this, but then I couldn't think about the S word at all. But I guess that would put me just naturally more into the masochist. But what would... I don't know, what is Machima? I would think that Machima would be closer to a masochist than a sadist. Sadist just does not seem like... But I don't know. Huh. What is Machima? I don't know. You guys tell me. But yeah, that's the submissive part I was thinking, but then I was thinking, but no, if someone would be dominating or submissive, then it's like, it would be the D, but I couldn't figure out the S word. I knew that M would be Or either it would be submissive for an S, or it would be masochist for an M. Basically, I knew that one or the other would be for sure true, but then I somehow just didn't remember the other word at all. Like, well, other than dominant, but then it's like, that doesn't fit for an M letter. Yeah, objection. She liked that, so here it is. Future games, yeah. Go back to Phoenix Right Lady. Sadist masochist or submissive? I don't know, Macho seems pretty happy beating that the ever-loving shit out of people. That is true, but fair point, sure, but he doesn't object to pain either, and we know what she would like considering she is an ass. Yeah, well, we definitely know that. But, well, this would definitely be more like, if I would have to choose one or the other myself, it would obviously be rather this than this. This is absolutely a big no 100 million times, but I'm indeed not quite certain what Machima would be, but I guess I'll say this indeed it would be more fitting with her being an S and then all that, certainly. Machima's just like everything, his preferences cannot be described. Yeah, that's probably true. And for masochist then? I guess I'm a masochist.
そうなの？意外だね。ちょっといじめられる方が好きなんだ。じゃあ私たち相性バッチリだね。やった。
So you like to be mean to people. His preferences indeed cannot be described. That of all things is what makes us comparable. Yay. You are really wound up today, Manashan.
だって五郎くんに何でも質問していい機会なんてめったにないんだもん。
Well, at least now you can ask all the questions you want. Poor Koro-kun.
次は何聞いちゃおっかな。
I don't know. What shall you ask, Mana? Please let it be a normal question. As in, what would you like to do as a hobby or something, I guess, would be what Machima would like to be asked. He likes being bullied, huh? Well, I can see that.
ひどいよ五郎くん。私ちゃんと質問してるよ。
Yeah, well, they're just very into a certain type of direction, is I think what Koro isn't quite as comfortable answering to. I think you're just making fun of all this.
真剣な私のこの気持ち、どうして理解してくれないのかしら。
I don't know. Mana-chan.
はいはい、わかりましたよ。じゃあ五郎くんはこの国の将来はどうなっていくと思う？
Well, that's now completely different type of question. That's not personal at all, really. So now that I don't think is something that Machima was looking for either. You're just making fun of us. Clearly. Define normal. That is a good, of course, question. What is normal? The future of Japan. Where did that come from?
どうだ、私の精一杯の真面目な質問だよ。今景気が良くてノリに乗ってるこの国だけど、将来どこまですごくなっていくと思う？
That's a good question. I don't know. The future of our country, eh? High taxes for people named Sato. Poor Sato-san, indeed. Yeah, he didn't even like the idea of Sato-san's being taxed more, even though it was a great idea. Great idea. If you have too common of a name, you gotta be taxed more than people that have a rarer name. That way I would get taxed less and Sato-san's would be taxed more. It's perfect, right? Hello and good evening to you, Milan. Welcome to stream. I hope your weekend has been a good one. After all, bubble economy did crash in the end, right? I guess. Well, yeah, at least there in Finland was in the 90s that lama, which is, what is it called in English? Well, crash, sort of. So, I don't know. I don't remember the word for that. I would like to go for the economics part, but I don't know. Will crash. I'm okay. I gotta start work practice tomorrow, new one, so that's something, but otherwise good. Yeah. In the 1989 economy did crash in Japan and pretty much everywhere, I presume. Few years ahead of this game. So that would be likely depression. Yeah, I think that's the word. Yeah, at least the Great Depression back in the like 1930s or so, that was called the Great Depression. So I guess it's still depression. It's later more like a recession because it wasn't actually the really great like depression. Because wasn't it nonetheless called like Great Depression, like the one that was really bad back in the day? But then indeed recession is like going a little bit down. But a lot of people did here, at least in the 1990s or so, lose jobs. That's something I remember. But didn't happen to my parents, for example, but in general there was a little bit of a problem. Yeah, Great Depression in the 30s, yep. But then I didn't know what to call some others, but yeah, the Great Depression at least then. Really, really, really long time ago. So it's kind of weird because it's called a Great Depression, but then a smaller thing isn't called a depression, but it's just a recession then, I guess. I don't know. I know just in Finnish that it was called lama, so it's like, what is the name? I don't know what I want to answer. Do I want to be saying honestly that will crash because yeah, it was coming, or do I go for economics? I don't want to be saying that will rise because it's not. We know that it's not gonna be the correct answer anyways. And well, anyways, don't think that he would answer that. With one L, small fry, llama. No two L's. But yes, llama. Damn llamas, yeah, llamas just came on. Let's run everyone over. Made everyone homeless and jobless. Roast some weenies on set fire. Crash and burn. Sure, I guess we can go for the crash, if there's no objections. She brought in the word objection, so is there objections to answering will crash? Is my answer. Yeah, the Great Llama Stampede. Remember like it was yesterday, though you weren't probably born yet then, Tayonda. What was the year you were born in? I don't remember exactly, but you're such a youngster. You weren't born yet at that point. So how do you remember it like it was yesterday? You can't. I could maybe barely, but I was like a 5-year-old, so I don't really remember it, but still. Maybe 97, yeah, 7 years later. At least 7 years, unless like, or at least close to that. Maybe 5 years if it would be 9. I don't remember the exact years when it was the worst. To be honest, I don't remember that. But still, like I would be too young for that. Just written with the only one L. Yes, poor llamas got fleeced. But alright, let's go for the wheel crash. Let's ruin the mood. When everything gets good, the crash always falls.
ほうほう、それはどうしてかね。
Why would that be? Sure, the economy is doing well right now. Everyone's got money and they can buy whatever their hearts desire. But people ain't got the faintest clue why they're doing so well. All this free money is going out as fast as it's coming in, and they don't care how long it keeps on flowing. So when it stops, and it will, everyone who didn't put anything away is gonna starve and die. How positive.
すごい。五郎くん、冷静に物事を見てるんだね。
Wow, we are so objective. Amazing, Gorokon. So objectively looking. How was that? You got an opinion you wanna share on the matter?
うん。私も置かれてるだけだと、 いつか足元救われそうだなって思ってたから、五郎くんも同じことを思っててびっくりしちゃった。
You're quite the Tinkermana-shan. Tinkermana. Is it really that late? Time flies when I'm talking to you, Mana-shan. Let's make this next question the last.
はーい、最後の質問か。何にしよっかな。
I don't know. Ask something out there. It's the last one, so don't overthink. It doesn't even have to be a serious one. Yeah, it's probably a good one that you don't make a serious question like that one was. Just think what you really want to know, other than about our girlfriends and possible likes and what we would do. We want to be a masochist or something. I mean, that's a bit hyperbolic. Majima starve and die. Yeah, you'd think it actually was the Great Depression. Well, I guess Majima would expect it to be even a Great Depression, but it didn't at least end up being a Great Depression at the time. Yeah, maybe some would be indeed starving and dying, but at least not as much as in the Great Depression.
そっか。じゃあね。あ、そうだ。最近私胸が痛いんだけど、なんかの病気かな。
Well, Majima ain't exactly a doctor. Bangs in my chest recently. I'm like thinking bangs, like feeling. I'm not really sure how to think about that, but okay, pangs. That's sort of a love. It's love, maybe. Maybe it's the love that she's feeling.
何やと
For seriously, your chest? What's it feel like?
なんかね、サンシャインに出勤しようとすると胸が痛くなるの。家に帰ったら治るんだけど、なんかの病気かな。
And she obviously doesn't hate work, but I would think that this is a bad one to say that do you hate work? But on the other hand, go see doctor is such a serious answer. It's just really. Oh no, no one's wearing mask either. Quick, Majima, get a face shield. Yeah, true. That's true. I wish that the Corona season, even if Corona doesn't influence me personally that ridiculously much, especially because we are in Finland, so there isn't as much of it, but I really wish that it would be getting over sooner rather than later, but well, it does at least affect me in the regard that Satenteno is not anywhere where you can play Divinity Original Sin, and I would wanna play it forward one day. God freaking damn it. Never been able to play that game, and I can't play Guild Wars 2 with her either, even though I wanna. No, just nothing. Can do nothing. Sucks. But yeah, it's really... I wish it would have been able to be stopped earlier, but... I don't... Like, I understand the idea that it would be... that people could think that it's eventually anyways gonna be spreading everywhere. But I don't know if it would have been necessarily such an eventuality if you would be able to somehow make it stay in the one location, like stop the air traffic completely to the China, for example, during that time. Like, wouldn't it have been better than having all the time the problems at the moment nonetheless? Just stopping at the time completely for a while, all those sort of things. But again, would it have been completely vanishing from the area? I don't know. Who knows? I still feel that that might have been something that I would prefer to have rather chosen than the situation that we are in now, but who knows if it would have worked out better or not. Yeah, Corona is the original sin. Hey, at least it shows he cares to go to the doctor. Yeah, that's what I would think, that probably say that one rather than the do you hate work, because obviously she doesn't hate work. Yeah, it's getting frustrating, just gotta power through. Yeah, let's leave that thing to rest. There is enough bad news everywhere, and I try not to overindulge in those thoughts. Yeah, I have to finish something at home, but I'll be back in. Yep, see you then later, Milan. Complete stop would have been better, but people never do what is better. Yeah. China didn't let anyone know until it was too late. Possibly. But like I understand that China didn't let know early enough, but still, even when we knew that there was a virus going on, if it would have been stopped, it definitely wouldn't have been able to spread as badly as it did. Like, yeah, it still would have probably managed to go into some places, or there was the questions that, hey, would that have been corona in some place or another, but still don't think it would have been this bad as it is at the moment, but hey, who knows. And yeah, I understand shouldn't be talking about it, and I would be talking about it more, just annoying. Just annoying. Wish it would be over with. That's all I gotta say about that, but okay, go see a doctor. I'm worried for you, Mana. That doesn't sound good. If work's giving you chest pains, you probably better go get and visit a doctor, Mana-san.
ありがとう五郎くん。あ、でも仕事が嫌になったとかじゃないからね。全然そんなんじゃないからね。
Yeah, I get ya. Nah, I can tell you really love your job, Mana-san, but yeah, that's the important part nonetheless, because obviously she loves to work in a cabaret club, but that was already something we established earlier with the wanting to work until she's a grandma and stuff. So, obviously.
あ、なんだろこれ。また胸がキュッとなってきた。
Yeah, poor girl, likes Koro as well. Has never felt love before, so now is feeling all these sort of feelings in her chest. Oh, gee. Ah, poor Mana. You okay? Maybe you should take off early tonight.
ありがとう五郎くん。
Mana to Pitaria. Yeah, in the future. Okay, no more practice today for sure. How's your chest? Oh, I think it went away. Sorry for worrying you. Well, that's a relief. Okay then, let's see. Just as I expected, that was perfect. 2 perfects in a row. Phew. Who does she orbit? That's a good question when she's an Orbitarian. You made me forget all about the fact that I was checking on your skills. I just had fun with it, even though she asked us very uncomfortable questions. Really? That's awesome. I had a lot of fun too. Good to hear. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. Little bit more experience. Not too much, but just a teeny tiny bit. That's cool. Open for business again. Yes.
いらっしゃいませお客様
Sure.
いらっしゃいませ。
いらっしゃいませ
楽しく
ごゆっく
行こうか。
りどうぞ
What do you want now, first customer? You wanna talk? Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people that can make that happen for you. At least a few. Eh, Mana, you go.
ようこそ
Have
い
fun.
行こうよ。
ようこそサンシャインどうぞ
Doesn't exactly dislike then, I guess, so... Let's send you, Akina. You're very low level, so maybe you can start to be getting a little bit higher levels. Being there.
メニュー
ありがとうね。
失礼しますこちらになります
Opitarian.
失礼いたしました ようこそサンシ
Not
ャイン
exactly
どうぞ
happy at the moment, but... Sure, Yuki, you
お
go.
待ちしてました。
美人じゃないか。
ようこそサンシャイン
楽しく
ごゆっくり
行こうよ。
You can do okay there, so you go.
わーいわーい。お願いしま
今日は最高
Yes, Yuki, what's up? Loser class, oh my.
ゲ
You
スト
got
ブロ
the order of champagne then, eh?
失礼しますこちらになります失礼いたしましたい らっしゃいま
また来た
ごゆっくり
のは最高やな。
You can do well there actually, so yeah, you go. They actually gotten into neutral car too, so not too bad. Chica here is the only one that can make happy in there, so go for it.
お願いします。
す。ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
素敵だよ。
お願いします。
いらっしゃいま
楽しく
せ。どうぞ
行こうか。
こちらに。
Ah, ladies class,
レディースク
certainly.
ラスです。
ありがとう、真島さん。
You're welcome.
お願い
Thanks,
します。
Machima-san. And that's the ashtray. I'm pretty
灰皿交
助かり
certain.
ました。
Let's use our fever.
フィーバーするぜ。
Yay, it happened here, so she can get a lot of XP now.
お願いします。
いや
嬉しいです。
A towel.
おしぼりです。
助かりました。
You're welcome. You're welcome.
失礼します。
If I may, can I give you a
こちらになりま
towel? Seems like you might need it.
失礼いたしました。
よ
Mana,
ろしくお願いし
か
ま
わいいやなんか。
this is on you now.
盛り上がってきたわ。
You can have a reward.
す。お願いします。
Sadly, only short sessions that he likes, but can't be helped.
生かしてるわ。
ようこそサンシ
また
ャイン。どうぞ
来ちゃったよ。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
The planet of purple hair dry.
ありがとうござい
Hair
ま
dye
ようこ
even
そ
really
また来
fun.
たねな。
No one else can make him even remotely happy.
す。お願いし
いらっし
ます。
ゃいま
楽しく行こうか。
せ。ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
嬉しいな。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。こちらになります。
Would prefer make a long sessions, but very much unhappy. So you go. Yeah, gotta hurry. Loser class, certainly.
ゲストクラス。
And have all of the loser classes you want. Do you wants to party? You can have Eranda
盛り
there.
上がって
楽しそうだ。
Wants to talk. Sure, Isobe can do okay there.
お願いします。
Wants to talk and all
ご
that.
延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
よろしくお願いし
よろ
ます。
しくな。
ようこそサンシャイン。
また来
Because
たね。
no one is happy. Well, I guess it's okay though.
メニューに
In general, at least we can do a little bit of fever. Do I want to do it?
フィーバーするぜ。
So she at least got really happy now, and also this one, so two got really happy. That's alright. You can even make them happy. So sure. Go for it.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
And leopard shirts. All those Orbitarians or Opatarians, whichever you prefer. Maybe Opatarians, which will be orbited by Opitarians. Opitarians, I don't know.
なあ。
いらっしゃいませ。
楽しく行こうよ。
いらっしゃいませ。お願いします。
こちらになります。
Refill ice. Yeah, I didn't notice that
今
there.
日は最高
That's
だな。
annoying. I just looked, yeah, there's not the other ones available that would be fitting into that, so then I missed the refill ice completely.
ほんまありがとう。
That's silly of me.
ありがとうございます。
Wants to talk. Yuki is a great
ようこ
talker.
そサンシャインへ。
フィーバーするぜ。
メ
Saying that dictating hits here, this would have been the important place to hit, really.
盛り上がってきたわ
At least it hits here, I guess.
最高やな
How?
おしぼり
ありがとうございます嬉しいお願いしますめっちゃ嬉しい
You can have a reward.
ようこそサンシャインご意見
また来ちゃったよ今日は最高だ
盛り上がりましょうお願いします
ご延長はいかがでしょ
延長や
う。ご延長ありがとうございます。
嬉しいな
ビバするぜ
Never hit in here. Sad time.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。こちらになります。
お願いしますありがとうございます
貸してるわ
やった
いらっしゃいませ。
ーそうなんだ
So many checks.
嬉しい
Mana can get a gift. Everyone can get a gift. Gifts here and gifts
なあり
there.
がとうござい
い
ます
らっしゃいま
また来たで
Sure, Mana, you can go
あ
there.
いいじゃないか
盛り上がってきたわ
最高だ
ありがとうございます
す。ようこそサンシャイン
楽し
ご意見
そうやな
ありがとうございます
盛り上がってきちゃったよ
嬉しいですありがとうございます
I kind of feel that probably
盛り上がりましょう
optimized.
Yeah.
You might have been perfect here. Yeah, I think that this is so bad. I feel like it's way better for this purpose.
敵だよ
I was right, so I'm happy that I was right.
お願いし
最
ま
高やな
Only 3 seconds left though, so not much.
すありがとうございますめっちゃ嬉しいほんまありがとうありがとうございます
Still, some more cash at least. Yuki of course can't get even a single level of Mrs. Isobe's max level now too, so she does not require any more XP. Mana of course can gain more around the... Akina got to level 9, so much levels.
ありがとうございました
There we go for another night. Then let's go immediately for another one. Just cabaret nights all around. Prepare to open. Let's see, Yuki, you wanna have a break? You wanna have a break? Sure, you guys can have a break. Hibiki is not level up completely yet, so you can definitely come aboard. And Dolly, I guess then. Sure. Sure. That's alright. Then special training with Mana. Darts. I don't like that. Do I have to do darts? I don't wanna do darts. Alright, let's go out for a dating practice. That's a nice dress though. Dating practice? Yeah, sometimes you'll go on dates with customers, then come into the club together. You gotta be able to have a good time, so today we're gonna practice with darts. Whoa, that kinda sounds like fun. Let's do it. Whoa. A darting practice. I don't know what to do here after all. I don't remember anything. How to play darts again here. I guess I should at least check these. How exactly show rules, or what's this button? Select darts, aim, yeah. Door, throw power. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, this was the confusing thing, that it just didn't feel like it was Has to have something, I guess. Low tone?
よいよい
I got a low tone. I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
本気出しちゃおうかな
Good luck, Mana. May you do better than me.
それ
As in, hopefully not,
Sure.
because then it's a bad. Okay, I got 5 points more. Amazing. I got 5 more points than you. Yay. Aw, that was bad.
しょしょそれ
I'm slightly up ahead in the points department. Yay, 1 bullseye. Not too bad. Hat trick.
ハットトリック
Hat the trick.
それやや
俺の勝ちや。
Yes, I won. Points per round 118.33 on average for me. I guess that went alright. Today's lesson was perfect. Yep, thanks to you, I got some great tips on how to play darts. Kara-kun, you're amazing. Slight bit more XP. Okay, well, that was short and sad, because it would be more nice to have other stuff, but hey, what can you do? We have to go through the darting experiences though.
いらっしゃい
Also
ませ。
today, if you do not want to be
お客様。
cabaret much, you can just go to the club course area and just see posters and let it go for 3 minutes. Yeah, but on the other hand, I do need the money anyway, so in that sense, like, of course I wanna especially see the story, but I do need the money too sometimes. And I would like to get our best girls leveled up, so there is those things nonetheless. As a matter of fact.
よろしくお願いし
ようこそ
はいはい
楽しくどうぞこちら。
Once love.
盛り上がり
よう
ましょう
こそこちらへご意約。
嬉しい
Her love at least is indeed high.
ありがとうございます
Yes, Mana, you can go
いいじゃない
there.
か。行こうよ。
生かしてるわ盛り上がってきたわ
ようこそこちらへどうぞ。
Yes, Hibiki. Ah, that's the menu.
メニューになり
助
ま
かったわ
す。失礼します。
Just hit the bullseye every time easy. Yeah, Machima's
こちら
star
になり
tips are about that.
失礼いたし
But
まし
it
た。
was easiest to try to aim for the bullseye. So, you know. She didn't do it enough.
敵だよ。
You can go
あ
there.
いつだよ君。
Sure, Shika, you can go
危険
there.
じゃないか。
今日は最高やな
最高だよ。いいね。
ご延長はいかがでしょ
Yeah.
う。ありがとうございま
Wouldn't want to be staying much longer, I presume.
す。フィーバーするぜ。
We hit this
Yo,
couple, which is fine, I guess. I would wish that we would have been here, but can't really be helped when we don't. A loser class, certainly.
ゲストグ
あり
ラス。
がとね
失礼します。こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
ほんまありがとう
今日は最
Wants
高
to
だ。
party. Isolde.
盛り上がりましょう
可愛いじゃ
Or
ないか。
Isope. I don't know why I all the time go for Isolde. Was it some other dancer that was Isolde? I don't know. Might have been, might not have been. Loser class, certainly. You got him to order a class, so that's a good job, Shinomi. Even when he's not really in the happiest of
あり
moods.
がとうございます
フ
フィーバーするぜ
Yay, here.
盛り上がってきたわ
So much gas spent by a lot of people.
今日は最高だ
Doesn't wanna stay longer apparently. It's like shame because sometimes you have the option to ask them to stay longer, but for example here, he prefers long sessions, but you can't ask them to stay longer, which is kind of, I don't know exactly what's the reason for it. But who knows? I don't know.
お願いします。ありがとうございます。
灰皿交換
Ashtrayです。
いらっしゃい
また来ちゃったよ
サンシャインへようこそ。
ピチやな
Sunshine.
わーい。
You can't ask someone who had a fever that round. Ah, okay.
ありがとうございます。
どうぞ
Alrighty.
かわいいな
So then it has
お願いし
some
ます。
things that don't make it necessarily always the best then.
ありがとうござい
人じゃないか
ご延長はいかがでしょうありがとうございます
Ah. Long session but doesn't want to stay even though was pretty happy.
盛り上がってきちゃっ
お願いし
た
いらっしゃ
ます。
また来
どうぞ
たで
こち
Towel,
こちらになります
certainly.
いらっしゃいませ。お願いします。
That's the refill ice.
アイス交換いたします
ありがとう。お願いします。
That's the menu.
メニューに
真島さん素敵です。
ありがとうございました
Ah, didn't manage to notice them. Oh well, can't always be helped.
サンシャインへようこそ。
楽しくいただいた
Shika requested going to here. Fine.
今日は最高
He
や
picked it
な
then there.
お願いします。
Shika, you requested here.
サンシャインへようこ
一品さんやないか
ご延長はいかがでしょう
Well, do you wanna stay longer?
ご延長ありがとうございます
Someone wanted to stay longer.
そ。嬉しい。ありがとうございます。お願いします。
Yes, Shika, what does he require? Refill. No, I
Yes,
tried to
doctor.
click into here, but I just didn't accidentally go all the way as down as I was needing to, so that's kind of annoying. Because I knew what it was, but then I accidentally clicked one too early. Oh well, can't be helped always.
お願いしま
レディース
す。
グラス
助かりました。嬉しい。
ご延長はいかがでしょう
延長で頼む
ご延長ありがとう
Session
ございます
extended.
やったー。嬉しいな。
生かしてるわ
やったー。
フィーバーする
Let's
ぜ
do fevers now. We have extended a lot of things there. And we can get some extra cash from Mekariki too. Yes. In the meantime, as long as he happens to be here.
嬉しいな。
今日
ありが
は
とうございます。
最高や
お願いします。嬉し
Reward.
い。お願いします。やったー。ほんまありがとう。
Now always point to giving them all
い
hits.
らっしゃい楽しくおゆっくり
So many to leaving at the same time.
ありがとうございます。嬉しいな。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ
Keep picking.
ようこそ
お願いします。わーいわ
いらっしゃいま
また来
せどうぞ
たで
こちら
ーい。お待たせしました。
元気だよ君
Yep, it is a bad idea to use it before someone's timer runs out. Definitely in these cases, then when you would like to someone to stay for a longer time. But obviously not. I had no idea about
よ
that.
ろしくな
I was just like, I don't know what is the reason that sometimes I can and sometimes I cannot.
こ
So
ちらになります
that's the problem. I had no idea. I had no idea, but I think there was at least a pretty good time to actually ask it. But considering that, I guess I've been doing pretty well when I had no freaking idea about that mechanic working like that. Oh well. Name Isolde from Tristan and Isolde. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I all the time like going Isolde. I don't think I've ever read that though. I think Isolde is just a name you already recognize. It comes more natural to you. Yeah, but I don't know from where. Why do I recognize Isolde so much better? Yeah, I haven't read that. I'm pretty certain about that. So it just seems more natural, I guess. That's all that there is to it. Well, lots of level ups and just going a little bit forward. So that's at least nice. But yeah, money-wise, I'm okay to do this. Plus, like I said, I wanna be leveling our girls up a little bit, nonetheless. Some more, because why not? It's fun to level up them. Some more. Sure, let's take this goddamn girl who is extremely inexperienced. But let's then take I, for example. Why not? I for a change. I for an eye, right? When I see Isabel, I think Isabel. And like Isabella, like my cousin's daughter's name is Isabella. But that's of course a little bit different again. But it's Isabella. So I know that I wouldn't exactly be going and getting that there wrong, but maybe it's just like a little bit into that direction, nonetheless more, I don't know. Well, certainly I haven't read it either, it's not part of Finnish curriculum. Still recognize the name. Eye for an eye, yes. Oh boy. Isabel and Isabella, I know my sister's name is Isabella after all. And yeah, like I said my cousin's daughter's name is Isabella, actually. It's not a very Finnish name, but her name is that nonetheless. As in, not nearly as normal as a lot of others might be, but oh well. Customer service number 4 with Mana. Let's go.
それじゃあ
Alright, let's pick it up again, Mana-san. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Just like last time. Try to remember I'm a regular customer, alright? Okay. Oh, Korokun, you came to see me again? I'm so happy. Yeah, I have to come back for you, Mana-san. Thanks. Let's have fun again today.
そうやな
That we will. That we will.
ふう、今日ちょっとこの店暑いね。
Isabel and Isabella are just different spellings, I
Champagne
believe. Maybe. So, phew, you know, it's a little warm in here today. Wouldn't some champagne be perfect right now?
まったく
Come on, it's not that hot. You can save the product push for the real customers. Going for the actual proper pushes for the products already for us. Although the Isabella that I know the most is from Dragon Age series, Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. Yeah, I guess there was like that one character with that name there too.
チェー、本当の接客っぽくやった方がもっといい練習になると思うんだけどな。喉も渇いてたし。
I kinda agree with you, Mana, but apparently Goro doesn't wanna have spent his own money for actually making you feel more comfortable, Mana.
おいおい
So that was a real lesson. You know, the water's free, Mana-san. Jeez. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that I had to think a little bit who it was, but I did recall that it was like the pirate lady. Like the person that teaches the Was it a dualist or something like that? I had to think for it a little bit that who it was, but yeah, that person, I think, plays a bigger part in the second game. Well, maybe someday I actually will manage to go and play it. I was thinking that the second game, at least, if I manage to play Dragon Age Origins and of course the add-on DLC that I've never played for it, true, completely both, all of that stuff, then I could maybe at some point actually take Dragon Age 2 into the streaming game. I think that would work for it at least well. I don't know about Dragon Age Inquisition then, should it be also a stream game or should it be still a let's play? That's a little bit difficult because I assume that Dragon Age Inquisition would be a little bit more in my alley, possibly maybe. Like Dragon Age 2, I know that I at least was originally disappointed that it wasn't like Dragon Age Origins, so not sure. Water is free. Tell that to my utilities bill. True, but I guess in this establishment it is free. Yeah, like I said, I had to think about it, but I did remember her before you had to mention her. Which is kind of surprising that I did, but I just did somehow manage to picture her. Well, I am the thief at the moment who learned from her the dualist, which I think I might be using. I did take it, right? I'm just not putting a lot of points into it yet because of the fact that I want to be more the assassin tree or assassin skills, but I can do dualist as well. So I learned it, so probably one of the reasons that I actually remembered her better than before I played again the Dragon Age Origins. Speaking of games, did you find any of the ones recommended a while ago to your liking? There were some nice titles. Some maybe, but I did forget to look into the game that you said that weird name. God damn it, that name. But anyways, oh no, I did look into it. It was very weird looking. I was like, first I was thinking that I didn't look into it, right? But then I remembered, no, it looked like that. It looked very weird. I have no idea what to expect of that game that you mentioned, Tayuta, but maybe could give it a try nonetheless. It's a very weird looking game though. But otherwise, anyways, I was just thinking that maybe we'll do Yakuza just 2 days a week for a while and then see what I wanna do. Maybe it's anyways easier during the time that I have to start this new work practice, although most of this spring is gonna be work practice. Like there's this 4-week work practice and then on the... what's the month called? Like January, February, March, April. January, February, March, April. What is the 5th month? Suddenly just like 5th month. In that month nonetheless, or it starts on April and it continues a long time after that, so it's a 6-week practice again at that point, and we also have to start working on our graduation thing, as in the... what is it called in Finnish now then? Anyways, lot. May. Yeah, I just didn't keep getting into my mind. In Finnish it's toukoku, so it's like I don't now think anything. I don't remember. All of a sudden, it's just completely out of my mind. Usually I remember all the months just fine, but apparently right now I didn't. And then what was it? Usually I just always get confused with June and Julie. That what the heck? Which one was first? I never remember because they're so similar that I never remember. Is June first or Julie first? It's June and Julie, almost the same goddamn thing, but I just never remember which one is first, and I don't know why. Why can't I get it into my thick skull which is first? June is first, Julie is second, okay. June and then Julie. June and Julie. But yeah, you know those months, the summer months, June and then Julie. Once you played in such a way that I could get foursome with her, Sevran and Hart and Liliana. Yeah, that just feels very strange, but it's interesting that you can get a foursome with her. Quite a lot of work in Dragon Age Origins. Pretty stupid, but I did play through like that once. Was fun though. And yeah, you need to look into the recommendations too. Small fry then. Yakuza and both days is all good. Julie ends in a lie. July. I guess, yeah. July. And just for future reference. Jewel is a funny word. Gotta remember, it ends in a lie. So, summer was always a lie. That's why it ends in a lie. Right? First then June and then July. Yeah. Okay, need to try to remember that. It's always like the memory rules. Like if you can make a rule for yourself that okay, it's like this and this and this, it's always easier to remember. Summer is a lie in Finland, I am sure. Yeah, I knew that you would say that. The jewels are a lie. Always just a lie. But let's continue with Manashan. Don't even get me started, Flame. But yeah, so that was the real reason. You know, the water's free, Manashan. Cheers.
そういや
That reminds me, what made you start working at the cabaret club to begin with?
言わなきゃダメかな。
Do you have to tell me?
そうやな
Well, if you'd rather not say, you don't have to. I ain't gonna pressure ya.
そうだね。五郎くんになら本当の私知っててもらいたいかも。
The real you, even. I think. Well, I can understand you haven't felt love before either, so you have some issues with like not really knowing and being sure that what would you want us to know and everything.
そうか
I see.
私ね、学生時代どこにでもいるような平凡で地味で冴えない女の子だったんだ。
That's difficult to believe. Dot 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 dot.
クラスでも目立つ方じゃないし、成績も中の下、男子には見向きもされない。
Aw.
本当に冴えない子だったの。
Aw. Got a photo. That seems so wrong to just ask. Do you have a photo of you during that time? I wanna see when you were supposedly just this average person. No pressure. It's fine, I guess. Hard to believe is fine too, I guess. Like if you think that how we see her right now, it's hard to believe that she would have been anything of a sort. Not sure what to say though. Flame, winter is a lie here. Is it that bad? In US, you guys have different weather all over the country, right? Some have seasons, some are mostly summer, some are mostly wintry, right? Yeah. Well, last one was surprisingly hot though. It lasts for barely 1 month. No lie. It is a sad time when it's a relatively short summer though. I like having all the different seasons at the very least. So, of course, I guess it's a little bit more of a summer when you go a little bit more to the south. It depends, of course, what you consider summer. I don't usually consider it just being a month personally last time around, what I think of. But I guess it depends. Depends what you like more and stuff. I like having all the seasons at the end of the day. Of course, you could say that summer should be a little bit at least longer season nonetheless, but I don't mind it. After all, one of the main reasons that I live all the way to Oulu is nonetheless that I want to have a proper goddamn winter. When we have winter, I want to have it properly. So, like, I was living in Turku, which is all the way to the south coast, 1 year. I was originally planning to go and study there a long time, maybe even try to get to the studying the psychology, but it's difficult to go and properly study it there anyways. But originally I lived there a year, but the freaking winter at that time was like all the time, okay, some goddamn snow and it immediately is melting and it's all the time like being more autumn-like in a sense of that there's no proper snow, it doesn't stay, it was annoying to me. That's why I at least prefer to live in more north, so that there's actually snow. Of course, it's sometimes still that there's a long time that there isn't necessarily and stuff like that, depends. Nowadays there's a lot less snow than when I was a kid anyways, in general. but I don't want to live all the way to the south, preferably because there's no snow. There's at least that winter that I was living in Turku, it was just like miserable for me. So in that sense, I guess I prefer rather okay, if we have short summer, fine. I don't mind it that badly. I mind rather that the reason that makes winter bearable and happier for me is the fact that there's the light and like snow brings light nonetheless. If it's just completely dark, that's way more miserable for me. So I want winter properly with snow and everything. I want light from the snow, not darkness. So yeah, of course that you like hot weather, so what you consider as proper summer might be just that it would need to have plus 30 degrees, but that's at least miserable to me. I have too hot because of the fact that also then it's like if you have a proper air conditioning in your home, then it might be just totally fine. You can enjoy the hot weather outside and still have a nice cool air inside. But when it's like you don't have a air conditioning or air cooling, like I don't, so it's like so miserable. I can't have a cool house. Even if you have that, then that's totally fine. But yeah, this year it has been a lot of snow, and I've been happy about it. I like snow. I had to save a kid one day from snow too, though, to be honest. So there's some bad things about snow, I guess. I can tell about that now that we're talking about snow. Let me just read properly what you guys wrote more in the meantime. Yeah, and specifically where small fry lives, Georgia in the southeast, it's been around 15 to 20 Celsius most of the winter. Aw, that sucks. That's the summer. Yeah, that's not a winter at the very least at all. That's the opposite of winter. That's basically Finnish summer. It's snowing like crazy. Oh wow, how are the summers then, Fry? It's actually been an unusual winter. A few days it's been colder. Okay. The minus 30 weather in winter we had as kids. Yeah, like I remember when we never had those like free days. Oh, it snowed. Have a free day or something like that. We went to school, of course, when it was the minus 30 degrees. We had at least a situation where we actually didn't stay outside, of course, that long from the school hours. So it was a lot shorter period because, well, obviously enough, because it's so cold, but still. And yeah, I like spring and autumn, but I don't like autumn is nice then when you don't have too high darkness yet. When it's really dark winter, it's like you need some light, at least in the form of snow. To me, that's what I want. But 10 and 20 degrees of course is not something that we'd have very often when it's autumn anymore anyways. Toyota usually around 25 to 40 Celsius. Yeah, it's 40 Celsius is way too much for me. Flames weather sounds pretty good to me. 40 might be a bit rough though. Yeah, 40 is too rough. Yeah, 40 is rare. I just needed a round number for Fahrenheit to Celsius conversation. It's more like 38. It's still a lot. Anything that goes above 30, like 32, maybe it's still fine, but anything that goes above 30 is a little bit. Would prefer it being like close to 30, but not over 30, I would say, personally. At max 32. But that's just my preferences. But what else? Oh yeah, about the kit. Like one day when I was being in the shop and had visited some other stuff too. I don't remember what else I had to do that time, but I had to be in the town. I was coming and walking back home, and then the kids, like there's of course the huge snow piles that are in a certain spots in the streets and so on and forth, because like you clear the streets out of snow and then snow piles into certain locations. So one kid was on the other side, like next to the wall slash in a snow, had gotten stuck into the snow basically to their waist. Of course they were a small kid, like 5-year-old maybe, so anyways not a big kid, and then half almost waist down, not completely, but definitely knees were completely covered in snow, stuck in snow, and a couple of other kids at least asked that, hey, could I help their like little brother because they had gotten stuck in there. So it was like, I of course have to help when asking for help, but it took a while to try to be clearing out a way for myself so that I don't go and get stuck into the goddamn snow myself, and then trying to do enough getting snow out of there so that he could actually get free. Because part of the snow, of course, was hard so that you didn't go and fall through it, for kids especially. But then the one part which was really close to the wall, there in the middle of that goddamn snow pile but next to the wall, was then that it was just so that you easily just went there completely through. That's sort of a saving trip for a kid. Small fry hates the weather here. The humidity is the worst part. I definitely understand. I would hate that. I wouldn't want to live there for sure. Yeah, sounds rough. Yep, I rather like being able to breathe, thank you. No, breathing must suck. No, breathing, yeah, I would assume breathing doesn't exactly suck, other than if you are in a bad location, as in if you would be underwater, then breathing would definitely suck. But otherwise, I don't think it sucks exactly. Yeah, it's good that I happened by. With such humidity, better not to. But in certain situations, breathing could be bad, yes. But it's kind of necessary thing for a human being to breathe anyways. But I like trying to think, when is breathing not good? But breathing in general, yes. But it's kind of necessary for a human being to get oxygen. No really other options. It's better that we are able to breathe. It would be bad if we wouldn't be able to breathe. I'm just thinking about some of those, because underwater, yeah, well, it would, because you couldn't really be, unless you have an oxygen tank or something, you couldn't breathe oxygen, so yeah, would be pretty bad to have to be breathing underwater, but we still would have to. But it definitely, I would assume that it wouldn't be feeling very pleasant to breathe then. That's all I said. That like I was imagining a situation when would it not be nice to breathe, and that would be a situation where it wouldn't be nice to breathe. That's all. That's all that I got the idea from. That's all. Okay. Can it be understandable? I understand that it was a weird thought, but it came into my mind. I can't help it. And after that, I started to think about medical situations that where they actually, like at when I was in my surgical department, I asked one doctor like how do they exactly do the full situation with the heart, as in some heart surgeries that okay they stop the heart, how does the machine exactly work that pumps the blood then? So I asked about that stuff and then got a proper explanation from a doctor, so it was cool. I understand a little bit better how that mechanism works. Then too, of course, you don't actually breathe with your own lungs. It's the machine breathes for you. So in that situation, you don't need to breathe on the other hand. So well, according to your name, you're a fish after all. I guess. In that way, yeah. When air is humid in my place, it's so difficult to breathe when you are outside, to be more serious about the breathing and all that. Yeah, and I can understand that too. Sometimes it can feel like that, I think. But it's not like that humid here that often anyways. But anyways, let me continue here, but I don't know what to ask from her or what to say to her, to be honest. Way high elevation, of course, is one other thing completely, obviously enough, in the mountains, yeah, because there's less oxygen, or less, it's a different sort of a climate, thinner, air thinner, so yeah, that of course if you're not used to it, it would be difficult, you would have to get used to it, and then I'm sure it would be fine at the end of the day. Makes sense. What the heck do I say? Well, I guess I would like to say no pressure. So sure, I'll say no pressure. It's all good. Once again, no pressure to keep going if you don't want to.
うん。五郎くん、ありがとう。
You're welcome.
でもね、そんな私をクラブムーンの月山さんが見つけてくれた。いい素材だ。キャバクラで働いてみないかって。
Cool. I can understand that. Had you not visited any places where there would be mountains and you didn't have visited any mountains? To be honest, I don't remember having much issues either nonetheless, but it was a long time when I did visit mountains, really. Like the Dolomite Mountains just north of Italy. I have of course visited those a couple of times with my sister, but it's been a long time ago. And as a kid at least I don't remember it felt that different, but I was in the mountains, on top of the mountains, so maybe it wasn't high enough, but it was really goddamn high though, so not sure. But it didn't feel at the time different to me. But maybe it's because I was a kid still. I don't know. Might be. But I understand the idea at least, but I don't remember myself having had issues with it nonetheless at the time. But yeah, at least I visited Dolomite Mountains for a certainty. Northern Italy. But yeah, then was discovered.
最初はね、私には無理って思った。だけど私、変わりたかったの。冴えない自分から抜け出したかったんだ。
I can understand.
それからはキャバクラで働きながら、立ち方、服の選び方、お化粧の仕方、話し方、笑顔の作り方、日々研究していったの。
Proper studying for certainty. ...
気づいたら私、クラブムーンでナンバーワンの女の子になってた。あの冴えなかった私がだよ。キャバクラっていう世界が私の人生を変えてくれたの。
Well, I can understand that it would become important part of you, the cabaret club overall, and why you would want to continue working there for the rest of your life, considering that it became such a big part of you, became the thing that changed you, so to speak. I don't think I ever touristed at mountains. Wait, Norway is counted as a mountain, right? Depends probably which areas of Norway. We don't remember much, don't remember much anymore. I was kids still after all. Of course, some regions in Norway definitely are extremely mountains, but I know that I actually visited with a tourist trip all the way to the like high areas of the mountain. Not of course like areas where you can't go with a car or a bus in this case, but still. Well, or there was like those cars of course too that you use. Those things that lift you up, you know. What are those called? God damn it. Well, that those go with the... I can't remember the name. It is kind of a big ass mountain, yes. Norway, and they didn't even give us as a 100-year gift and the one mountain top that would be Finland's first mountain top. Even there was talk that they could give us one mountain top, but no, they didn't give us one at the end of the day. Been only briefly to Norway, but damn, it's pretty. It's definitely pretty, but I sadly haven't visited Norway at least yet. It would be cool too, though. In my opinion, Norway is just one big mountain with fjords. No way, Norway. Totally. No way, Norway.
それが私がキャバクラで働く理由。キャバクラで働くことが私の人生そのものなんだ。
I could tell, Mana.
こんなこと人に話したの私初めてだよ。なんだか照れくさいね。
It's no problem. Thanks for sharing. Definitely appreciate it. Thanks for sharing that with me.
五郎くんって素敵な人だよね。私、五郎くんみたいな人と会ったの初めてかもしれないよ。
Goro is a weirdo indeed.
え？
What's that supposed to mean? You've got a bit of a strange streak in you too, Mana-chan. You're one of a kind yourself.
不思議同士お揃いだね。
Totally. A great match. Match made in heaven. No way, Norway. Not gonna give any mountains up apparently yet. Norway's constitution didn't allow the gift. At least that's what I gathered. Yeah, I knew that it was some political stuff. Well, we got swamps. Yay. We got swamps. Even the full Finland, considering our own name for Finland being Suomi, is basically a swamp. If we think that in Finnish swamp is suo, and we already start with Suomi. So, in that sense, sounds appealing, not quite. Well, there's some nice berries there, I guess, if you like those certain berries that grow in the swamps type of region specifically. So, hey, there's that. Come on over, Flame. But yeah. Yeah, a match made in Crazy Town.
そうやな。
Well, now I know how important your job is to you, but is there something you wanna be in the future? You got any dreams?
ね、私個人の夢じゃないんだけど、キャバクラって仕事がもっともっと社会に認められるようにしたいな。
I can understand that. Makes sense.
ん
Accept that. What do you mean?
この仕事って世間の人たちから見るとお酒飲んで男の人の相手して遊びながらお金稼いでるように見えるんだって。そんなことないのにね。キャバクラで働いてる女の子はみんな努力してるのにね。
I understand. Definitely wouldn't say this, selling your bodies. That's not what it is though, after all. Like, especially if we think about Etsuko, like, really? But, like, if they would actually be prostitute, I could maybe understand this sort of sentiment a little bit better, but they're not, obviously not. Drinking ain't easy. That's just improving themselves. Yeah, like that is something that we have been here learning about a lot of girls, that they wanted to change how they were, as in improving how they would communicate with others, and especially Mana also improving herself a lot in a lot of regards where she wanted to change. So definitely, those two are both like insulting in my opinion. So kinda big no on those. Why not Etsuko? Well, you know. I think we are the Europeans' biggest swampland. What if I encountered Shrek? Not sure if I can handle that. Aw, what a shame. But you don't like Shrek? Why wouldn't you like Shrek? Really, I had no idea your country was named Swamp. Basically, a little bit. Okay, that's a swamp you want to steer clear of, Flame. Get out of my swamp. Why not Etsuko? But well, considering it's not like it is Suomi itself doesn't mean swamp, but the start of the word is suo, and suo is a swamp, so in that sense, it is part of the Finnish word for itself, so in that sense. But yeah, improving themselves, obviously.
そうやな。
Yeah, you girls work really hard to improve yourselves.
そうなの。お客さんに楽しい時間を提供するためには見た目にも気を使うし、気配りも大事にしなきゃいけないもん。
Yes, Mana.
楽しくお話しするためには普段からいろんな話題をチェックしておかなきゃいけないし、自分磨きも大変だよ。
Yeah, you do at least a better job on that. Like, sometimes I think about the fact that, like, how fun am I, for example, to watch? Like, you guys seem to like to hanging out with me and all that. And generally speaking, pretty authentic, specifically. So I don't like to pretend on stuff. But of course, it's still something that you should try to be entertaining. I try to be entertaining with sometimes at least doing the voice acting and stuff like that. But it's difficult to sometimes like think, okay, how good of a job am I doing of being entertaining and all that. I know a lot of people at least don't like what I do as much as they like some other stuff. And on the other hand, there was one guy who at one point specifically said that about, of course, the fact that like they aren't as popular because of the fact that they're not a girl/woman, and I happen to be a woman/girl, so that itself has something in it. So, of course, not the most fun thing to hear either, but partially true, sure, maybe. But on the other hand, I don't know. It's difficult. Difficult things. I don't know. She probably is doing a better job though, being a #1 girl and all that. But it's more true, at least for some other people, because considering that I'm trying to be as authentic as I can with the things and thoughts that I have and all that, even if they wouldn't be always the most politically correct sort of things and thoughts, whatever. And you guys are just going all about the Shreks. If you do not know why you should avoid Shrek, I think I actually know what video you linked, and I'm not gonna watch that ever again. I think I saw that once because of you. Yeah, the goddamn Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Don't. I had luckily and happily forgotten all about it. Don't you bring it back into my mind. Never. Why did you do that? Why? Why, Flame? See, I was so happily already forgotten it, and you say that it will scar you for life. Well, yeah, if you remind me of it, it will scar me for life, but I had forgotten it happily. Before that. So by all logic, Finland should be swampy in English, possibly. Damn it, Flame, I had forgotten about that. Yeah, see, Tajunta had even forgotten about it, and you had to bring it to everyone's mind again. You can never forget, never. Join me in my nightmares. No, no! The authenticity is a big part of a Pilkide. Well, yeah, that's at least good. Oh yeah, I'm spreading the religion of Shrek. Just like Shrek spread Alice butthole, but okay, let's not go there. Would be preferable, Flame. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Flame. I think the aim should be authentic, have fun, and that will hopefully affect the chat as well. Yeah, hopefully, of course. Of course, I would say in Twitch it's kind of easier. After all, in a Let's Play and stuff like that, I think that there's logical reasons that I'm not nearly as popular like, say, for example, even Variax or Christopher Odd is then really popular, or the, what is... Gopher. That was one guy, right? But he of course has the modding community as well. Like I'm jealous about the fact how well some people can, for example, roleplay a character and just stay in a role, and it can be really fun to watch. So Sir Dave tries to do that as well, of starting to stay in the character, sometimes at least. But I haven't watched him for a while now. But there's people that do that so much better. But hey, if it's just not how you can do things, then it's not how you can do things. You can try to do better and improve, and there has been some games, like I was considering at some point that I would try to really do a proper roleplay about of Arcanum, because I know the game well enough. But that's of course a big issue with trying to balance. Do you want to do blind playthroughs, or do you want to do a roleplay? Because it's really difficult to roleplay a game which you don't even know yet. It's a lot easier to roleplay a game which you know really well. Like, then you know exactly what there's going to be and what you want to be aiming for, what sort of interactions you might be able to have in the future. At least for me, it feels like that makes things a lot easier to try to roleplay in the future if you know what to expect from a game. So, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that a lot of people, of course, do obviously in a way better than I do. But yeah. And then, I don't know, it's always so depends, like, I have different conversations here. The authenticity in some sense shows better here on Twitch streams because of the fact that I actually do a lot of these conversations. I don't just do the game or just and only concentrate into the game. That's the word I was looking for, concentrate into the game. Although that is for, after all, the reason that we're playing is because of the game and so on and forth, but still, it's a little bit different platforms, obviously enough. Of course, I do upload the Twitch streams also into YouTube when I get to it, but still, it's different. And then on the other hand, some people don't like it because they like to be concentrated into the game completely. So, I don't know. Gopher is one of the people on YouTube that I watch regularly. I watch me on and off, and the rest I watch sometimes. I do not watch many streams though. Instant feedback. Yeah, of course, in a stream there's an instant feedback also too, of course. Sometimes I hope in your stream or Tayo does if he plays a game that I do not plan on playing myself someday. Some people do first-person roleplay and some people do third-person roleplay, so it depends on what you're going for. You do the third-person roleplay pretty well, I think. Yeah, third-person roleplay is the max I can do, I feel like. But I would like to sometimes do the first-person thing too, but I don't think I would actually do it very well. Or, like I said, it would definitely have to be a game that I know extremely freaking well. But on the other hand, I don't know if I know Arcanum well enough anymore either, even though I finished the game 3 times, but it's been such a long time since I played Arcanum. But it is a fun game nonetheless, and of course I think that there would be difficulty of what to talk sometimes if you actually would just try to completely stay in person. But I was thinking of indeed that maybe I could stay in person. I was thinking that okay, I could be indeed saying and talking to Virtual when he happens to be around that hey, I always wanted to go and visit Taran, I'm so happy to be finally in here and all that, but I don't know how well I actually would manage to pull it off. Even though the idea has been there like freaking years. I've been thinking about that. I would like to kind of try that, but I don't know if I would ever manage to do it well. But yeah, and of course one of the main issues that a lot of people haven't watched me is that I have too many, of course, Let's Plays that I haven't finished and haven't continued for a long time, like Jacket Alliance 2, for example. A lot of people love the Jacket Alliance game, but I haven't played in a long time. And of course, maybe partially also the fact that I play so many different games. Like some people like role-playing games a lot more, some people like strategy games a lot more. Well, sometimes play strategy games, sometimes play specific turn-based strategy games, then I play Yakuza 0, then I play role-playing games. Like some people like all type of games, but there's plenty of people still that don't like all of the games. And of course for me too, it's that some games are definitely easier for me to play. There are those that I actually play just for myself, like for example RimWorld or Stellaris and stuff like that, that I like to play on my own a lot. And I wouldn't have probably ever gone and started to play Yakuza 0 if I wouldn't be doing streaming, because then I probably would just watch Yakuza 0 at some point. If I would have heard that it's such a great game, I probably want to watch it, but I wouldn't play it myself. So it's a lot of balancing, like how things change and all that sort of stuff. It's just damn it, Flame, I'm basically Hachiko there, just waiting. But it's all good not to spoil yourself. Yeah, about the different games that you might like to play, definitely. From what I've seen, people that roleplay in first person, they often take a companion, like Gopher for example, so they can bounce off conversations. Yes, of course, like I said, that I would find Virtual in Arcanum, so I can definitely, like pretty early on, and he's a cool character, though I know that at one point he goes missing, and I actually have never found him when I played Arcanum back in the day. Where did he go afterwards? And that's something that I haven't wanted to spoil myself about, so sadly, he would be just going somewhere, and I wouldn't know where to find him, so... But it's with the I letter, not with the E, so Virtual with the I in there. But I really love Arcanum as a game overall otherwise. But still, considering it's an isometric old role-playing game, I think at some point would have a lot of difficulty just and only staying in character nonetheless, even if the idea would be cool enough, but yeah, would think that it would be difficult. Yeah, even if the companion doesn't answer, it still feels more natural than just talk to yourself. Of course, obviously enough, that's what I exactly think about. And in that game, at least, you actually meet this Virtual guy extremely early on. So, it's fun. Of course, it would be kind of funny if I had a dump character. There's the dump character conversations in Arcanum 2 after all, but that would be going a little bit too much. Even though Virtual would then be calling me a fool and just be really mad with me sometimes because I'm such a goddamn idiot, but hey. I don't think I would be able to be an idiot all the time, even though it would be fun. Virtual, no matter how you write spell, it will always remind me of Devil May Cry. I get ya. Definitely understand that now that I've watched Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry games, of course, were also something that I originally thought that maybe I should try to play them blind, but to be honest, I don't think I would ever be good with them, so in some sense I'm happy that I watched them, because yeah, they would be difficult to play. To be honest, I actually prefer the third-person roleplay, which is why I watch you and Variax. I think that's the only way I can actually do it, but I do think that the way some others do the first plane role-playing is also really cool, but I don't think I would be able to pull it off anyways. And I don't think it's something that I would want to do always, but I would like to try it for something, basically. But of course, on the other hand, here on Twitch streams, at least in these cases, it's not something that I do very well anyways, because obviously enough, I'm talking with you guys all the time. You don't roleplay for shit, I just do what I want. Well, at least I'm practicing some extra roleplaying now anyways. I don't know, should I say exactly what group I joined for some D&D? But I joined a new group for D&D now, just recently. I guess I can say it, right, Tayunda? What do you say, Tayunda? Can I say that I joined a role-playing group? But, yeah. So that should be fun. That's always good practice for role-playing too, playing actually D&Ds and stuff. She joined a group! Yeah, sounds ominous. Call the police. Totally. So horrific. You meta roleplay flame. But okay. But yeah, I just opened up a little bit about those thoughts of different things, but yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't think it's a secret, but then it's like, should I be saying it? Yeah, I joined a cult of an RPG. But yeah, basically playing with Tayunda Chim Chim and Vissenekko is hosting, or the master, D&D master. So it's fun, definitely. The first session that I managed to join, that is. Haven't been able to join more yet, and tomorrow I cannot, especially because of the lots of work practice. But yeah, yeah, fun conversation. If you have to be up on current events and all kind of topics too, it's not easy. It's not easy for sure, entertaining people. You don't talk about the Fight Club. Yeah, definitely shouldn't. That's what I was thinking, that now you guys will have to come after me, because I talked. For sure, I've seen how hard all you girls work. I'd like to think I've got a better understanding of it than most.
五郎君にそう言われるとなんか嬉しいな。
You're welcome.
今日はたくさん真面目な話しちゃったね。ちょっと疲れちゃったよ。
Yeah, serious talks can be tiresome. I don't blame ya, it goes without saying, but you put a lot of thought into your life, Manashon.
まあね。でもこんなの全然私らしくないよね。反省だよ。
Well, you wanted to be truthful to me, and I appreciate it, and well, yeah. I wish I was in a D&D group. I go to occasional one-shots that my workplace hosts though. But of course also then it's so much difficult if you are like all over the world. It's easier if you all live relatively close to each other, like all in Europe or something. Agree on schedules and stuff like that. I just almost always a goodie, 2 shoes with choices, but a thief that will steal anything that is nailed to the ground in gameplay. But that's, I think, kind of something that has been always the case, at least in like isometric games like Baldur's Gate. I did steal what I could. Maybe not go into all houses stealing, like private property, places, not all of them, but still I stole a lot in those games, even if like otherwise good at Tushu. Can't deviate from it. Somehow I'm not bored of that. Sounds about right, I'd say. Yep. I think that's pretty common, but I don't know. Should I again just be worried what happened, or you got serious? That just feels like it's incorrect when she's actually properly apologizing, but I don't know. Like she shouldn't be getting serious ever. So I think I'll go with the what happened. What happened then? I don't know.
そうやな。
Yeah, what happened? As for me, I think I like your usual self better, Manashan. What? That's not how I was thinking that would go. I like her as she is. It's totally fine to be anything. That definitely wasn't. Yeah, that's definitely not what I would ever say. I would have been more like concerned. Yeah, stupid option. I think that doesn't sound right at all. Like, what happened shouldn't be the worst option here, in my honest opinion. Yeah, you are expected to steal everything. Went into every single house in Pergos and stole everything. Definitely. That seems about right, I'd say, for that. But yeah, this seems so harsh. Definitely not true. I'm so appreciative that, but it just seemed like it would have been not the greatest, the other choice, but apparently it would have been the better one. Yeah, I definitely would agree with that I couldn't have known what that option meant. Like I would, if I had any idea I would go for this, I would be like completely like, no, never. Yeah, Mass Effect syndrome, definitely.
確かにふわっとしてどこか抜けてて守ってあげたくなるような女ってのが私の持ち味だもんね。
Being the light-hearted, slightly vulnerable girl that you want to protect is my trademark personality, and she immediately changed her, like, just into smiley face and all that. But that's just a lie. I don't want her to be like that with us after all, so it's like, very unhappy with that.
え
Mana Shanar, are you doing that on purpose? Yeah, that's sounds so wrong. Well, I'm done into. Let's call it there. Thank you, Korokun. That was sad. I wish I could be going back and taking that away.
お疲れ。
Yeah, good job. So, let's see. I'd say that went really well. Conversations with you is real joy. Just keep it up, and you're gonna stay on top. Yay, I'm so happy. I'll keep on doing my best. But yeah, Like, I was thinking that the right side option didn't seem like it was horrible either, but it almost seemed like it would have been the worst option, because usually it's like the fact that we have some concern, like, okay, you should visit the doctor and stuff like that, has been better option. So a little bit more serious option has been the better one nonetheless than just going the joking around route. And that sounded more joking to me than the, okay, what happened sort of thing. But yeah, alright, well. Nice, good to hear.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. Very sad. Sad. Sad I am. Oh well. What can we do about that? Open the business.
いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
Welcome, sirs.
いらっしゃいませ。
But this hat. On the other hand, I kind of feel that it almost fits with her ridiculous outfit, so I guess there's that. Mana requested. Certainly, you can have mana then if you accept. Need mana, then how can I deny someone mana? Now you can go and do whatever you need to do in life.
Hey, hey.
どうぞ。
Here you go.
どうよ。
いらっし ゃ
And
い
then typically slot and requested, of course. That's that.
灰皿交
助か
換
りましたお願いします
Mana, what do you need? You need also ashtray. Why haven't we changed them before today started? That's my question. Why? Why didn't we do
失礼
it?
します。こちらになります。
Suits her flashiness, yeah.
失礼いたしました。
嬉しいようこ
I
そサンシャインの
いやな
お待ちしておりました
偉人じゃないか
wants to party. You should be good then. You too, apparently. You, I guess.
かわい
Fine.
いやないか
No. You are perfect for it,
い
Seiko.
いじゃないか
All the loves.
今日は最高やな
お願いします
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
ようこ
盛り上がってきたってどうよ
お願いします
そご延長はいかがでしょう。
Would you like to stay longer? I don't think so.
ありがとうございま
Considering short sessions liked.
ありがとうございます
A loser class? Certainly you
Yes,
can have a
definitely.
loser class.
ありがとうございます
いらっしゃい楽しくおいで
But damn, all people needed help. That's the ice.
アイス交
ありがとう
換いたします。
Ice. Baby. But yes, she has the huge goddamn ring that is bluish too.
こちらにな
And
ります。
everything. So,
失礼い
so
たしました。
goddamn flashy.
お待ちしてました
よろしく
ほんまありがとう
Oh, no one that would make them happy exactly right now. Can't be helped then.
嬉しいですお願いします
今日は最高だ
ご延長はいかがでしょ
Well, let's
そう
try.
や
ご延長ありがとうご
Short
ざいます。
sessions preferred, but actually stayed longer.
お願いしますありがとうございます
こちらになります。
真島さん素敵です
かわいいな
お願いします
盛り上がってきたわ
You need the refilling ice.
こちらになります。
助かっちゃった嬉しいですありがとうございます
素敵だよ
ありがとうお願いします
What now? More ice? Didn't you
こ
just
ちらになり
ask
ま
ice
す
before? How much ice does this guy use? Really have to be keeping
ありが
himself
とう
cool
ございます
anyway.
ほんまありがと
A towel,
おしぼり
certainly.
う助かったわありがとうございますお願いね
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございま
Oh,
した。
what a
お願い
shame.
します嬉しいです
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃい。
楽しく
どうぞ
行こうよ
お願いします
ご延長は
Would
い
you
かが
like
で
to
しょ
stay longer?
延長で頼む
う。ご延長ありがとうございます。
Wanted to stay longer with
ありがとう
Kitty.
ございますお願いします
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
延長や
Yay.
ご延長ありがとうござい
Good
ます。
job, Mana.
嬉しいですお願いしますありがとう
Give
ござい
her a
ます
reward. I think she deserves it at this point.
嬉しい
Once
ほんまありが
for
と
long.
う
Yes, Shinomi is
サンシャイン
fine.
よう
楽
さ
しく
お願いし
おいで
ます
Long sessions.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました
Aw, what a shame. You wanted long sessions and you didn't stay with us? How could you do this to us?
ありがとうござい
そうや
ます
な
盛り上がりますね
盛り上がってきたわ今日は最高やな
ありがとうございます
so many that are now quite unhappy though, so let's see if we can hit some nice people with these.
今日は最高ビバするで
Yay.
かわええな
ありがとうございます
Oh,
ありがとうございますお願いし
盛り上がってき
it
た
probably did hit all of these though, so I can't ask any of them. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't have been the case, but oh well, can't be helped. On the other hand, I think these two already stayed for extended sessions, so I probably couldn't have done it anyways. Probably. I don't know. If that's the case, that if you ask them once, that you wouldn't be able to ask them a second time.
生かしてるわ
いらっしゃいませ
いらっしゃい
Sure, Mana, you can go there.
ありがとう
盛り上がってきたわ今日は最高やな
Wants to party. Yeah, you can have the isope.
盛り上がってき
This
たわ
is isope.
生かしてるわ今日は最
あり
高やな
がとうございますいやありがとうございますありがとうございます
Ah,
お
well,
しぼり
頼り
certainly.
にしてますお願いしますやったーお願いし
今日
ま
は
す
最高だ
What's up, Mana? Guest class, as
Yes,
in a
Tokyo.
loser class, certainly. You can have all the loser classes you need.
いらっしゃい
You were able to sell the champagne
盛り上が
apparently.
ってきたわ
Clearly.
生かしてるわかわええな
どうもありがとう
いや
盛り上がってい
かわいいやないか
ありがとうございますわーいわーい
今日は最高やな
ありがとうございます
最高だ
嬉しいありがとうございます
ようこそ
今日は最高やな
ありがとうございます
Good job, I. But otherwise, I just enjoy the music.
盛り上がってきたわ
お願いします
I requested, certainly.
いらっしゃいませ
I
い
is
いじゃないか
free.
ほんまありがとう
Have a reward.
お願いします
Loser class.
ゲストクラス
助かりました
Guess I should use this before the timer completely goes out. Not that it matters too much, but just 3 seconds that they can spend some extra time. The long session, short session thing is about how long they will stay originally as in the half of the circle or full of the circle of time. Yeah, I would have just thought that it also would mean that what they would prefer afterwards, as in would they like to extend the session, but apparently not then. The ring is bigger than her hat. Suits her flashiness, that hat. Dresses like a pimp. We need to get her a cane. Yeah, I guess so. Man, it's so easy to tell that I is in the group when you hear that derpy laugh. Don't even have to look at the screen of yeah, that's that one, yes. Not whether or not they will likely extend session, that is probably random, can't be sure, just more chance if the working client is happy. Okay, gotcha. So, Mana 8th level, Hibiki 39, Shinomi 29, Erando 26, Akina got to level 13, so not bad, was level 9 after all before. Mrs. Lupe is also leveled up all the way.
ありがとうございました
So many who have all the way leveled up. Okay, let's go for one more session and then we'll end. As in one more time with the Mana and then one running of Cabaret Club. I think that will be alright. Should be okay. At least tomorrow I don't have a morning shift. I will have a shift that will start at 14:00 and the person I'm gonna be with is gonna be ending their work shift at least at 23:00, so I'm not certain exactly if I will be all the way to the 23:00, but possibly, who knows. It's gonna be a long day anywho's. Long day. Not happy, not happy. Shika isn't all the way leveled up yet. Hibiki is a little bit sad too. Fine. Dolly then. The special trading. Let's go, date disco. I'm kind of afraid though it's been so long that I did the disco dancing that this is kind of like, ooh, now doing disco. Not sure about that. Well, you're only missing one mana disco, which is now, and then one mana talk to end it all, I think. Maybe I should have then left it for the next time, or try to do it all now. Maybe I will still, we'll see. Try not to talk too much about all the other stuff, then maybe we can do all the end stuff with mana. But okay. Alright, let's go out for a practice date. Let's see, we'll go and practice at one of them discos that are sprouting up around here. That are sprouting around. A disco house? Sounds like fun. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go for the normal, I think. This one. Oh god, I have to remember how exactly I did these things.
盛り上がっ
I
てい
think
こ
it
うか
was the I, J, K, L letters that I had for this. I think. She has the thing as in the fan. I completely missed that stuff. Completely 100%. Oh well. That at least. We are clearly at least winning even if I suck. Hey, at least I got better score. That's all that matters, right? She sucked in dancing. She sucked a lot. She completely failed. But I didn't get 3 stars, so it's only good. Today's practice was pretty good. Yeah, I think I got an idea why people like dancing so much. Thanks, Korokun. Okay, let's try to just go quickly. Open business, open business. Let's do this. I like how your little coast over there had an eye patch. Yeah, it is cool. I have noticed it before for sure, Reese. I requested, certainly. Well, let's give Mana this chance, even if Dolly has to then be doing a little bit poorer here with this guy, but it's not too bad. Ashtray.
頼りにしてますからね。
失 失礼します。こちらになります。
Here you go.
失礼いたしました。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがですか。
延長で頼む。
ご延長ありがとうござい
Okay,
ます。
stay longer.
嬉しいですね。お願いします。
今日は最高やな。
ご延長はいかがですか。
延長で頼む。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
Mega fun.
盛り上がって
盛り上がってきたわ。
嬉しいな。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。わーい。
Victoria probably not gonna stay longer, but can't
ご
be
延長
helped.
はいかがですか。
延長で頼む。
Actually
ご延
stayed
長ありがとうご
longer.
ざいます。
That's surprising.
ありがとう
Oh,
ござい
lucky.
ます。
Lucky us.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
延長や。
ご延
Thanks
長
for
ありが
staying
とうございます。
longer. No one wants to leave.
ありがとうございます。
今日は最高
No one's gonna leave ever.
ありがとうございます。
That's the menu.
メニューに
ありがとうね。
失礼します。
If I may.
こちらになります。
Here you go, sir.
失礼いたしました。
わーい。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
Aw. First decline, and that's for I. Even though even requested
あ
I.
りがとうございます。
How very, very sad.
嬉しいです。嬉しいです。お願いします。ありがとうございます。お待たせしました。
好きやな。
すごい
お願いありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。嬉しい。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来たで。
お願いします。
What's up now? A loser class, certainly. You can
ゲス
have
ト
a
クラス。
loser class. All the loser classes you want.
ありが
And
とうございます。
require.
今日は最高だ。
盛り上がります。
かわいいやないか。
お願いします。嬉しい。
All the rewards for all of the girls.
お願いします。
All the requests. That's menu.
メニューに
真島さん素敵です。ありがとうございます。
Shika requested. Shika is here.
盛り上がりましょうか。
好きやな。
いらっしゃいませ。
おうご延
お願いします。
盛り上がってきたわ。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
Aw. And both like I and Mana was requested, and both were like, nope, not gonna stay longer though. That's just a big no-no.
いらっ
Let's
しゃい
skip
ま
those, I
せ。
think. Wants to talk. I.
いらっしゃい
You're
ま
our
せ。
funny
めっ
girl.
ちゃ嬉しい。よろしくお願いし
べっぴん
ます。
さんやないか。ええな。盛り上がってきたわ。
お願いします。めっちゃ嬉しい。
Could have just praised, but that's fine. I already clicked that.
わーいわーい。
ご延
そうやな。
嬉しい。
今日は最高やな。
お願いします。ありがとうございます。やった
Good job.
今日は最高やな。助けるわ。
いらっしゃいませ。
あの人がええな。
ー。嬉しい。お願いします。ありがとうございます。
盛り上がってきたわ。
いらっしゃい
ようこ
ませ。わ
そ。
よろしく
行こうよ。
You are absolutely horrible in there. Let's see if I can do anything
ご延
there.
長はいかがでしょ
Yeah. Well, I guess
ありが
we
とう
should at least ask. Did it work out? And that's totally fine then.
いらっしゃいませ。
可愛いじゃないか。
どうぞ
やったよ。
可愛いな
Towel.
おしぼり
Sure.
ありましたありがとうございます
ご延長はいかがでしょう
延長で頼む。
Yay.
ご延長ありがとうございます
Extend session.
わーいわーいいらっしゃいませ
You are absolutely horrible, but I noticed that it was only one, so I have to hurry to at least select someone into there.
盛り上がりましょう
はいはい。
盛り上がってきたわ
At least change the girl now that I managed to go and do
はい
that.
交換いたします
Oh, sorry, we sent the wrong
Yo.
girl to your
Happy
date
birthday.
first. Wasn't meaning to, but it just kind of happened accidentally.
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
盛り上がりましょうか
好きやな
ほんまありがと
今日は最高だ。
うお願いしますわーいわ
Praise, praise.
今日は最高だよ。
最高やな
ーいほんまありがとう
They like dancing so much because they can look at the silly way Machimo dances. That's why everyone goes to the club, to have a chance of witnessing his glory. Or curious, different cities I guess though. Yep, different cities. Yeah, you can have them both at one club. The world couldn't handle that. World imploding event, totally. People would die from the amount of second-handed embarrassment. Hey, they dance great, right? Dolly is now max levels. The little mother of the girl that we helped a lot, basically.
ありがとうござい
It's
まし
cool though to
た
be able to level different people, I think. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. For tonight, we are gonna have cast on duty, a little bit different then. Well, let's see. Who needs more levels? Well, you definitely need Hibiki, so you come back aboard. Again. Akira needs a lot of levels if I would ever get her to the max level she can get into. Special training. Aw, but it's kinda sad that it's a customer service final, but so it is. Let's go, Mana. We have then completed all with you
Sojo.
today. Alright, Mana-chan, you ready for another go at this?
はい
Sure, I'm looking forward to it. And please forget what I said last time last. Okay, Koro Majima is now Koro-kun, your regular customer. You ready? Okay. Oh, Koro-kun, you came to see me again? I'm so happy. Yeah, today's gonna be great, right? Sure is. We'll have lots of fun.
そうやな
That's how you do it.
そうい
I
や
wish I could level myself up. I wish so too. I wish that I could level myself up too. Just increase their stats by chatting and drinking alcohol. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't dance like that. Not sure I'd want to though. I definitely couldn't dance like they dance. It's been a while since you've come to work at this club, hasn't it? Time sure flies.
そうだね私が来たのって5スターがなくなってからだもんねつい昨日のことみたいに思えるよ
Just yesterday. For sure. Sotenpori feels a lot more peaceful without those guys in the mix, that's for sure. These days, clubs are competing on their own merits, and that's good for the full city.
そうだね真島選手今のお気持ちはどうですか
How do I feel? You elevate us? How would that even be? I'm bored now. Karim certainly goes up with a few drinks, has a negative impact on other skills though. Well, I have no idea about that, never tried, so I don't know how drinks would affect me. Really, or a lot of drinks. If you leveled up by chatting and drinking alcohol, my stats would be through the roof. I don't know, would have I leveled up, like, I'm thinking about the first time, like, when I did the Sang Freud, The Tale of Werewolves Let's Plays, my very first one. Sure, I have improved at least somewhat. I have leveled up a little bit, I think, like. as in from the very first level let's play I did, but it's been such a long time that I don't know even anymore what to think about it as such. It's been ages ago, so I think I've leveled up a little bit. Not maybe as much as one should or would need to, but a little bit at least, I think. But, well, what to tell to her? I don't feel like saying gotta keep working, like that would be, the work itself would be just the one and most important thing, but bored is kinda like, it could be interesting, it's definitely something that could be the case, but you elevate us, that feels like it could be possible that she is great, but I don't know. Through the roof, eh? My shutting a drink. As in that you drink so much that then they would be through the roof? Question mark. But anyways, you elevate us. I don't know.
そうやな。
Well, with you at my side, I got the confidence to take on any club. We're practically invincible. ... What's wrong?
恥ずかしいこと言わないでよ。
Embarrassing. So she liked it well enough, at least, even if I wasn't 100% sure if that would be the best. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassing her for saying that she's elevated us.
え？
Huh? Why not? Why would that make you angry?
いや、違うよ。怒ってない。ただなんか変な気持ちになっただけ。なんでもない。
Well, I can understand. Yeah, she elevated something, I am sure, to some clients maybe. Hard. But I can understand the fact that she might like, because we made her feel the way we did with that.
なんや？
Never mind. Blood pressure. That is. Elevated the blood pressure. Did you eat something disagreeable?
食ってないもん。
No, I didn't. Eyebrows for
Oh, yeah.
sure. Yeah, just a little bit of eyebrows still. Being more mad looking. Hey, that reminds me. You said before that you start to feel sick when you're coming into work. Are things better now?
それが日に日に胸の痛みが強くなってくるの。今では家にいる時でもお
Aw.
店のこと考えただけで胸がチクチクする時もあるし。
She really doesn't understand that she might have feelings for us then, clearly, because yeah, now even when thinking about the club, just as in us, basically. Well, she said she had never experienced love, so she has no idea. Whoa, this is starting to sound really serious. Mana-chan, I wonder what's causing it. Did you see a doctor yet?
あ、行ったけど病院の先生もわかんないって。体はむしろ健康ですって言われちゃった。
Just perfect health. It's psychological? It's allergies? Well, obviously enough, it's psychological in one way or another, but I don't know if that's the best thing to say, but that's the only logical thing, because obviously enough, I'm sure that the doctor, if there was something that could have caused that sort of an allergy, she could have been able to figure out to try to do some tests, and we know already that she has some allergies, sure, but... Okay, I guess I'm gonna go for the what seems more logical to me, it's psychological. Well, maybe it's psychological, just a guess, but there must be something related to the club that's causing your chest pain.
私もそう思う。でも私仕事大好きだからな。この店には好きなものしかないのにおかしいな。
Only things that she loves in this club. Things I love here in this club, yeah. Anytime you're feeling pains, you let me know, Mana-chan. I'll pull you for the floor for a spell. I'll pull you off the floor for a spell. Aw.
それじゃあ
Well, here's your chance to give me a critique, Mana-chan. Am I doing alright as a manager?
もちろんだよ。五郎くんはちゃんと仕事できてる。ムーンの月山さんと比べても遜色ないもん。
Yay. toe to toe with Tsukiyama-san. Hey, I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
月山さんはすごく競争心の激しい人で、実際悪いこともしてたけど、仕事っぷりだけはすごかったんだよ。
I can understand that. Yeah, I guess you're right. He ran the top cabaret club in Sotenpori after all.
あ、ごめんね五郎くん。私もう五郎くんのところの女の子なのに、月山さん褒めたりしたら気分悪いよね。
Would be suddenly be a little bit jealous. That could come off wrong, I feel like. Probably you compliment me. Nah, it's fine. It feels like one of the worst options too. Probably you compliment me. I assume. Yeah, we are both jealous. Yeah. Should I say that just for the fun of it? Do you remember that would have ended up something funny? The jealous one. I'm a bit jealous. The night's fine seems like it's definitely something that I sometimes think too, that I could be fine or something, but it's I feel like that's the worst. I don't know. Any opinions? Small fry, tajunta. Might be funny and flirty, who knows, yeah? I was thinking too that that might be like funny, but well, you compliment me sounds like you're approving of Tsukiyama, yeah. On the other hand, yeah, of course, in that sense of complimenting that, like Tsukiyama-san was competent at his work, even if he did bad things too, of course. But even if he wouldn't have done a bad thing or bad things, I'm sure that he would have been good at his job, even without those things. So in that sense, I think that you compliment me is logical, because yeah, they would still be a very good manager regardless of those facts. So in that sense, I think it's illogical, but alright, let's try the funny thing. I'm a bit jealous. I'm a bit jealous.
Aye.
Yeah, well, it does feel like you're talking about an ex. How about a little consideration for my feelings here, eh? At least it's funny, even if it wouldn't give a heart.
ごめんね五郎くん。ごめんごめん。
Well, it was good amounts of laughs, so hey, that worked, and there was even hearts, so woohoo! I'm sorry, Koro-kun. But yeah, I was feeling that that could be funny answer regardless. So, and that seemed that that wouldn't at least be bad. I guess jealous could be the funny option, but apparently it also was a good option. I don't know if there's always just one right answer, as in only one that gives hearts, to be honest, or if there can be more than one, that maybe one gives a little bit more and the other one gives a little bit less or something. Possible, I don't know. Why are you laughing while you're apologizing?
あれ？私笑ってた？そんなことないよ。
No way that you were laughing, and you're still laughing at us. How can you be laughing at us when we're feeling jealousy? How can you? How can you do that? Yet, one that gives a lot of hearts, one that gives a bit of hearts, and one that gives nothing, I think. Okay, so other than of course in the cases when there's only two options, then yeah, then only one gives something and one doesn't. Obviously enough. But yeah, I wasn't sure because I felt that sometimes we have gotten a lot of hearts and sometimes less hearts. So I thought that it probably works like you said, Flame Rushi, but I wasn't certain. But this at least gave a pretty good amount of hearts, I feel like. You can't tell me you aren't laughing. You're in some kind of mood today, Manashan.
でも真面目な話ね。五郎くんみたいな人、私とっても素敵だと思うよ。
Thank you, Manashan.
Oh.
Wow, I'm so happy you think so, Manashan. So, what's wonderful about me specifically?
五郎くんはね、私のこと、みんなのことちゃんと本質を見てくれてるもん。優しくて紳士で真剣に女の子と接してくれる。
That is good after all. For certainty, I approve of it too.
そういうとことっても素敵だなって思うよ。
It is wonderful, I'd say too. I don't think that's anything special. You know, cause I think that I would rather go for everyone is important than just I'm the manager, because that's pretty, like, yeah. So everyone's important. Everyone is important to me. Sure, we're all here because of work, but I think some kind of fate brought us all together. For me personally, when I meet someone, I think it's all I can do to make their life just a little bit better, right? It doesn't hurt to try.
そういうとこだよね。コローくんがみんなから慕われてるとこ。
Well, now you said it. Everyone around you loves you, Koro-kun. Everyone loves me.
うんうん、とっても。私だって慕ってるよ。
Well, she's the only one that said it now, straight up. She loves us. We are her first love. Hey, well, can't feel bad about that. Alright, I think we can stop there. Thank you, Koro-kun.
お疲れ。
Yeah, good job. So, let's see. Just as I expected, that was perfect. You made me forget all about the facts that I was checking on your skills. She's the only girl we've gotten a perfect lesson, and we've gotten at least 3 perfect lessons. It's just like the only one that I get along, apparently. I was checking on your skills, I just had fun with it. Really? That's awesome. I had a lot of fun too. Good to hear. Keep doing exactly what you're doing.
はい。
Okay, thank you. Well, Manashan, I think we can call today our final practice session. Thanks for all your hard work. What? We're done already? I wanted to talk with you some more, Koro-kun. Hey, a sad face like that when time's up is gonna put your customers on cloud 9. Great going. But she's really sad. She would have liked to talk with you longer. Goddamn stupid Koro-kun. But he's kind of oblivious to the fact that some girls might actually like him, I feel like. But of course, if he just and only might actually be caring about the girl who is blind, then yeah.
ね
Say, Koro-kun.
なんや。
What's up, Manashan? As a reward to ourselves for all this practicing, let's go out on a date after this. A date? Well, I guess I've got time, sure. Yay, that settles it then. I'm gonna go get ready and I'll see you later.
ああ。
Sure. Let's go for the date. He only has one eye. Cut him some slack. He lacks perspective. He does lack perspective, that's for sure. Oh, it's so cold out here. You ladies have it tough, having to wear those dance skirts. Nothing I can complain about as a guy, that's for sure. Yes, Koro-kun, fashion exacts a steep price in self-sacrifice. You comprehend the plight of royalty. Thou art as kind as thou art wise, your highness. That how I'm supposed to play this? Finally, splendid, Koro-kun. Of love and ramen. So, we came out here for a date, but what do you want to do? You got anything in mind, Manashan? Not really. Just walking around with you like this is plenty fun. Alright, then we can just stroll a while and work up an appetite, then get something hot to eat. Oh, good idea. I want ramen. Ramen, sure. Oh, whoa. What's wrong, Manashan? It's the chest pains again. All the chest pains. He lacks perception, and peripheral vision of low and raw men. Makes sense. He sure does. Raw men, raw men. Of course I say things wrong, but hey. Or in ways that can be understood incorrectly. Whoa, you're right. My voice is going. I gotta do something about that. Whoa, you're right. That was a lot of voice going all of a sudden. My apologies. Speaking of perception, that completely changes it. Perspective. Perception. But yeah, because I felt like I should be saying that perception is the one that he's lacking. Not perspective, but yeah. But But yeah, that's why it's like I'm struggling with this word because I'm sure that I would be thinking that he's missing perception rather than perspective. But I don't know. Maybe he's missing perspective too. Nonetheless, almost the same thing, right? So perception and perspective all the same. He misses a lot of things. He misses a ton. Ah, my chest feels tight. It's kind of hard to breathe. Okay, you sit tight. I'll go get you some water. Okay. Korokun so nice. I don't get it. When I'm with Korokun, I always get this way. Misogynistic prick. Hi, how nice. Hey, baby, you're looking fine tonight. ... exclamation mark. No kidding. Who left you all alone shivering in the cold? Why don't you come with us, sweetheart? Oh, no, sorry. I'm just waiting for someone. Well, he ain't gonna show. Besides, the moment I saw you, I was in love. How about I give you something big and warm? No thanks. No, sorry. Wait a minute. I've seen this chick before. It was in a magazine. This chick's the #1 hostess of the Solenbury Cabaret Clubs. Well, no wonder she's so cute. Hey, sweetie, you're a hostess, ain't ya? How about giving us some of your VIP services? A cabaret club is no place for you sleazeballs. Oh, you wanna make this hard, you little tease? My buddy here is asking you real nice. How about a little reward for his honorable efforts? So goddamn honorable. Bye. Get off your damn high horse. You're nothing but a bar slut. How nice. Man, his mother must have hated him, misogynistic prick. Yeah. Must have been, misogynistic. How? Misandrist. Is that the word? Probably misandrist or something like mother that has given us a name. Definitely, mother must have hated maybe men overall as a result of giving us a horrible name, and then name makes prophecy. That's how it is, right? Okay, so you did mean to say perspective, but I had said perception, so that's why I was like, I'm getting confused completely. So sorry, small fry, about that. And yeah, clearly. Damn it, Flame, I was gonna say, what kind of parent needs their kid misogynistic prick? We must know some weird parents then, a small fry. Yeah, totally. Misogynistic prick Sato, if you will. No, that's just cruel. Even a Sato. Not only his name sucks, he will be broke because of the tax. Indeed. It's pretty horrible, but hey, there must be a reason why he has that name, right? Sweet, my ball here gets steamed easy. Hey, sweetheart, my ball here gets steamed easy. But what's the harm in showing us a good time? You're the sweetest bar girl I ever laid eyes on. ... exclamation mark. Damn right, so come on, baby. I'll even buy a dinner that I'll do an entry to bar sluts party, right? How dare you? You wanna say it aloud about a slut? You got the nerve to ask for money too. You.
What?
Hey, what do you think you're doing with my lady? ... exclamation mark. Who the fuck are you? I told you already, the lady's with me, and you've been mouthing off some real vile shit. I think you owe her an apology, to say the least. Huh? You want me to apologize to some whore of a hostess, you stupid or something?
Huh?
The hell did you just say? I said I got no apology for this hostess whore. These bitches flash their legs for any guy who can flash a little cash, so fuck that. What the heck are you talking about? That's not what cabaret clubs are about. Now you're out of chances, you monkey. Being a hostess is a proper job, so when some asshole starts spouting bullshit he don't know shit about, he finds himself in a shitstorm. Korokun. Hey, what's this one-eyed freak getting worked up about? May as well bloody his sorry ass first. Sure, then we can tag team this hot bitch. Weird guys. he did get dealt a pretty crappy hand for a certainty. I'm gonna wipe the floor with both of you Netherlands Neanderthals. I don't know if they are Neanderthals, but maybe they have Neanderthal blood. But maybe Neanderthals are better than these guys. I think you're Machima really kinda giving a bad name to the Neanderthals to be calling these guys those. Yeah, Netherlands almost said, yeah. But Neanderthals, I don't know how to say that. Oh god. Those guys are all kinds of special, but I can't say the name well. Those are lovely people, how dare you? Did I say it like that? I guess I started to say it like that first. Now we know. I'm going to mop the floor with the Netherlands. But like the Neanderthals. I don't remember how it's exactly supposed to be pronounced. Like, I've seen that word a lot, but I haven't heard it said that much. And then, now then at least, like, thinking how do I... Neanderthalainen... How was it even in Finnish? It's not said differently and then just getting confused. Very confused. Neanderthals. You've got it, or not. Neanderthals? Is it like that? Because it's like there's an E and an A, so it's like I more likely say it Neanderthals or Neanderthals or Neanderthali in Finnish. Okay, that's how it was in Finnish. But it's then, nonetheless, it's like E and A sound probably in there. So it gets confusing to me, like how am I supposed to say it? But Neanderthali, I can say it easily in Finnish when I see how it was written because I know how it's in Finnish pronounced. First one, Kide. What is the first one anymore? I don't know. Neanderthals? Neanderthals? I don't know. I haven't heard it enough. As whatever. I'm gonna mop them anyways. Neanderthals. It was something like that, I'm pretty certain, but... Let's, just because of the fact... Like, I was hoping that I could do some fun thing in here, but maybe not. Can you come to next to the bridge? Aw, that's just that sort of finish. Fine enough. Didn't manage to get any better finishes. Neanderthals. Neanderthals. I always need my trolls, eh? That made me laugh way more than it should have. Read that as false. Trolls. Oh god, like why? I always need my trolls. This fucking stuff. How did he beat us both? Hey, don't leave me with this monster. Wait. Dot. Korakun. Manashan, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. What about you, Korakun? Yeah, these guys were blowhards. Couldn't put a scratch on me if they wanted to. I'm so glad. Thanks for the concern, though. I never should have left you alone, Manashan. Sorry. No. You don't have to apologize. It's not your fault, Korakun. How's your chest, though? Are you feeling okay? Oh, that's right. I came back with water, but I must have dropped it in the midst of the jackass fest. ... Hang tight, Manashan. I'll get you another glass of water, quick style. Oh, but that would mean leaving you alone again. Bad idea there. Gotta figure out what to do. Oh, Korakun. Manashan? Thank you, Korakun. It's okay. I don't need the water anymore. You sure? Well, seeing as you're laughing your head off, I figure you must be okay. Ah, Goro-kun, I figured it out. I know what goes into chest pains. Yeah? What? How serious is it? It could be serious, but it's not life-threatening. The cause was near me all along, as in Koro. Serious, but not life-threatening, and near you all along. This is some kind of riddle. Koro-kun, you're as obvious as me. Question mark. Okay, how about that ramen you promised, huh? Hey, hold on. Don't leave me in the dark here, Manashan. What was causing your chest pain? What could it be? More importantly, how? Good question. Well, you see, I'm not telling you. Cool. What the hell? Made us worried and then not even telling us the cause. How could she? I want tonkotsu ramen. How about you, Koro-kun? Let me see. Shio, I think. Good choice. I approve. She's Miko. Is she Miko? My precious, she's maxed. That's not what I meant to do. You're not someone that needs to be here right now. I guess Yuki, sure. Let's do the one more run. Anyways, I need the money after all, so... And it feels right when we just finished that special training to do one more. But yeah, otherwise the capra is done, or not. Well, one run. It's just like, it feels like the right thing to do, to end with, to do the run to the end. Almost finished. I just wanted to do this, though. Sorry, people. If you didn't want to have more fun. Our last hooray. Besides, I do need the money anyway, so... There is definitely that nonetheless. I definitely need money. Definitely need all the money I could get.
こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
Your last group. ... How were you gonna... And Etsuko. Etsuko ain't here. Aw.
ようこそ参加
That's
して
true.
どうぞ。
I should have thought about it. I just wanted to go into this quickly. I'm sorry.
レスミさんやないか。
いいじゃないか。
It's nowhere to be seen. Well, maybe I will play more at some point. We need money anyways, but at least we don't need to worry about doing more, so to speak.
お待ちしております。
You know?
やった
こちらになります。
Ice baby. So you guys like that song, Ice Ice Baby? Menu.
メニューに
Hibiki would be requested there, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem.
失礼しま
Can't
す。
say I disagree. All is as it
こ
should
ちらに
be. Can't say I disagree.
失礼いたしまし
Hey,
た。
Ice Ice Baby. At least we have Yuki.
かわいいな。
サンシャインようこ
いい
そ。
じゃないか。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょうか。
延長で頼む。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
Yay, extension.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。It was like two who said it exactly at the
ご延
same
長は
time.
いかがありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Oh, declined. How could he do such a thing to us?
素敵だよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
楽しく行こうよ。
今日は最高
お
やな。
願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょうか。
延長や。
ご延長ありがとうございます。レディースグラス
頼りにしてますからね。
失礼します。こちらになり
Is
ま
that a serious question? Not really.
す。失礼いたしました。
It's a stupid song. but it's just something. It's a stupid song in a way that you remember it. Is basically the problem there. You just remember it because it's just a goddamn stupid song.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。
延長や。
ご延長ありがとうございます。
I wish that this would hit here. Yes, it did. I guess it might have hit almost everywhere, but hey, at least here it's nice and it hit. I just was so unhappy. Good job, Mana.
盛り上がってきた。本気だよ。
You did good, Chica, considering that Hibiki was even requested, so very good job.
かわいいな。かわいいな。盛り上がってきたわ。
Good job, Mrs. Isopel.
よく
ああ、いいじゃないか。
嬉しいね。
いらっしゃいます。
また来ちゃったよ。
盛り上がりま
いい
す。
な。
いいわ。
Loser class, certainly.
こちらになり
You
ます。
can have all the loser classes you need.
ありがとうございます。
And another check.
ありがとうございます。
Hibiki, I guess. We're like thinking about that so long because I would want to be getting some other girls in there to do something, but Yuki request as well. I can't ever say no to those when they specifically happen to request someone specific. It's like, it feels wrong to say that nope, not
こ
gonna
ちらになります。
let that happen when they happen to be available even.
ありがとうございます。
What's up, Hibiki? Loser class, certainly.
ゲストクラス
助かったわ。
And the last loser classes we're gonna be selling. So sad. So sad,
失礼
right?
します。こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
ありがとうございます。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
いらっしゃいませ。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Oh, didn't wanna stay longer. How sad. How sad is
ありが
that?
とうございます。
いらっしゃいま
また来ちゃったよ。
お願いします。
す。ご延長はいかがで
延
しょう。
長で頼む。
Yes,
ご延
how
長
about
ありがとう
staying
ございます。
longer?
こちらにな
助
ります。
かりました。お願いします。
今するぜ。
わーい。
盛り上が
ありが
ってきちゃっ
とうござい
たよ。
ます。嬉しいです。
Ah,
いらっしゃいませ。嬉しい。
doesn't like anyone. But I can't do much about it. I guess we can do immediately another one of these, so there's more fever here for
ありがとう
Akina
ござい
too.
ます。お願いします。
今日は最
Yes,
高
that
だ。
works.
ありがとうございます。
Brace, brace, brace all.
ありがとうございます。
よくご意見
いいよ。
嬉しいな。嬉しい。お待ちしておりました。嬉しいな。嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。
今日は最高だ。
ありがとうございます。
Check, check, please.
わーいわーい。
Good job, Mana.
ありがとうございます。
よく
ありがとうございます。
ご意見
ありがとうございます。ありが
But
とうございます。
yeah, I might on and off do sometimes this then on the side still a few times because after all money is still something we need and stuff like that. But otherwise, we'll see. Yuki is kind of busy. I don't want to be chasing now then. Sorry, neither of you are funny. Sadly.
アイス交換いたします。
ありがとうございます。
最高やな。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。お待たせしました。
かわいいじゃないかな。
お願いします。ありがとうございます。
Good job, Yuki.
今するぜ。
Let's just use the fever. This guy can enjoy the few more seconds that he happens to be around.
めっちゃ嬉しい。お待ちしてます。お願いします。ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
タイプだよ、
ありがとうございます。
And check please in here.
嬉しいです。
Have some gift. Eranda.
嬉しい。
盛り上がってきたわ。
盛り上がってきちゃったよ。
The song is just party for me, and since I watched Jontron's video about Vanilla Ice movie, I hate the dude. Yeah. I mean, I like Under Pressure. Does that count? I don't know. Looks and acts like a douche. Yeah, the same from Under Pressure is what the song should be known for. Nothing else. I'm actually like, I don't know what is Under Pressure. But sadly I know the song somewhere. I don't even know where I know the song from. But yeah, I don't like him, the guy of course. And don't like the song either. It's just catchy. Or is something that has gotten stuck into the head basically. Chika is still also not level 40. I would want to also be able to get all of our, at least main girls, all leveled up. But sadly that's not the case yet. But I can do that at some point anyways later on. It's not like I have to worry about it, that it would have to be done right now or something, so...
ありがとうご
But
ざ
I
い
would
まし
love to be able
た。
to do it at some point. Well, we'll see about the money situation and stuff like that. I can't afford very much, but I can afford something. What did this give? But what does this exactly? Ultra attack boost, but I'm not even sure what it exactly increases. I would like to take it, but I think I would be better off trying to concentrate on these. I probably should even save some cash so I can actually do this when I can go and get those masteries. I think mastery stuff, getting those next time would be one of the highest importances to actually start to learn with the people. Because yeah, seems at least reasonable to me. But okay, so that is for today with the Yakuza 0. Basically finished everything with the business other than if we wanna do something more, like gather a little bit extra cash or just something fun. But anyways, otherwise that is for it today. Under Pressure is the Queen David Bowie collaboration that is sampled in the Vanilla Ice song. I think I know what you mean, but I can't figure or put it into my head how it would have sounded like or anything, so I don't recall. But yeah, I think I still have an idea what you mean nonetheless with that. But yeah, but that's today. We got to know Mana. Mana is definitely one of the better, and actually the only girl that at least I got better along with, in a sense that managed to get the perfect lessons a little bit more often. By sampled, we meant that the part of the beat song from the Under Pressure was used in the Ice Ice Baby. Yes, I understand that. Okay, gotcha. I kind of would like it if I would hear the previous beat and the originally that one, though. Might have heard it, but I don't remember / recognize right now, at least nonetheless, so nonetheless. But okay, indeed, gonna be ending here today. Still need to eat at least something because I'm hungry. I didn't manage to eat before starting to stream, so kind of, well, I ate of course in the daytime, but it's been otherwise like a long time, even though otherwise you shouldn't eat at this time anymore necessarily, but still gotta eat something before going to bed at least. But okay, so thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you then next weekend, hopefully. I won't have bad weekend shifts in the work practice place and will be able to have both streams, not being too tired and all. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be ending the recording here, so bye bye here on Twitch. Hope you all have a great weekend and everything. Weekend to week, rather first, anyways. And also, bye for you, the YouTube's world. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.